A service of KIBMradio.com, the Internet's home for an all old-time radio.
Don't touch that dial. Listen to...
And now, since our weekly visit to the Bumsteads falls on Christmas Day, we find them surrounded by ex-Christmas packages and what came out of them. Dagwood's on the couch, relaxing after dinner, and somewhere, not quite far enough off, Baby beats a toy drum. And at the desk, Blondie is checking over some figures of her own.
Dagwood, I've been going over the list of people who sent us Christmas cards, and the list of people we sent cards to. You can't win, Dagwood. It's always the same way. This year we sent 3 cards to people who didn't send us any.
Oh, well, we got plenty.
That isn't it, Dagwood. 6 people sent us cards that we didn't send any to. Now, isn't that terrible?
Well, we could send 3 extras we got to 3 people we didn't and come out 3 ahead.
Oh, no, Dagwood.
No?
We'll have to make up for it next year.
Look, Blondie, let's not start figuring on next year yet, huh? I'm all tired out from this one. Oh. Hey, who gave Baby Dumpling that drum?
Mr. Fuddle.
Spite work.
Oh, no, Dagwood.
I'll bet it was. Just because I gave their little Alvin a bugle.
Hey, look at Daddy. Look at Mommy. I'm up there, right? Yes, we see you, baby.
Yeah, we hear you too, baby. Look, go be a parade over at Fuddle's.
Oh, now, Dagwood, it's Christmas.
I know, but I was up practically all night helping Santa Claus.
Oh, did you see him, Daddy?
Huh? Oh, sure.
Did he say what he was so mad about?
How's that, baby? Oh, Sandy never gets mad.
He was last night. I heard him. Oh, dear. What did you hear, baby? Well, I heard a big bump and it woke me up. Then I heard Santa hollering that he stepped on a roller skate.
Oh, yeah.
You must remember not to leave those skates around, baby. Suppose Sandy did get mad and never came back. Oh, he'd forget us by next year.
Oh, gosh. No, they put strong stuff in those drums, don't they? Don't they ever break?
That's because I'm such a good drummer. I know just how hard to get it. Here I go, but I'll be back.
No hurry. Boy, I'm tired. If it was quiet, I'd bet I'd sleep for a week. What are you figuring now, Blondie?
Oh, just making sure we sent a present to everybody who sent us one. We did.
Yeah, we sent 1 extra, too, to Dithers. Can you imagine that guy not giving us a present this year, Blondie?
Oh, I guess he just overlooked it.
He did not. He's just too mean.
Oh, no, Dagwood. It was just some mistake.
You know who Dithers reminds me of? That old bird in Dickens' Christmas Carol, Scrooge.
Dagwood.
Yes, sir. You know, Aunt Bessie sent Baby a copy of that story.
I know.
And while you were getting dinner, I read it to Baby. I read it twice. And Scrooge reminded me of Dithers both times. Oh, golly, here comes the drum again.
Well, I'll try to keep Baby quiet if you want a little nap, Dagwood.
A little nap? I'm short a whole night's sleep now.
Baby, not so loud. Poor Daddy's tired. Stop now. Well, but Mommy, this is about all I have to play with. Why, Baby Dumpling, you have lots of toys.
Yeah.
They're most all broken now, Mommy.
Why did you break the quiet ones first?
Here's your toy telephone. You could play with that. Make believe you're calling up somebody. Okay, Mommy. Well, I put my drum down.
Listen, Baby. Call up Mommy on that toy phone and ask her to keep the house quiet, huh? Daddy wants a nap.
Okay, Daddy. Hello. Is this you, Mommy? Hello. Yes, Baby. Hey, Mommy. Is it okay for Daddy to go to sleep on the couch with his shoes on?
Oh.
Well, on Christmas, I guess it is. Okay, bye. Hey, Mommy, read me a story. Well, what would you like? That book Aunt Nancy sent, Christmas Carol. Daddy said he read you that twice.
Yeah, I did. It's a fine story, but twice in one day is enough. I know it by heart.
You read it, Mommy. Oh, all right. I'll read softly so Daddy can sleep. Here it is. Start here where it tells about the mean old Scrooge, Molly. All right. It says, Scrooge, a squeezing, wrenching, grasping, scraping, clutching, covetous old sinner.
Hard and sharp as flint.
My goodness, I think Daddy does know it by heart.
Yeah. Reminds me of Dithers.
Shh, Dagwood. Go on, Mommy. Well, he carried his own low temperature always about with him. He iced his office on dog days and didn't thaw at 1 degree at Christmas.
Oh, Scrooge, Dithers.
The heaviest rain and snow and hail and sleet could boast of the advantage over him in only one respect. They often came down handsomely, and Scrooge never did.
Reminds me of a fuddle joke. Fuddle, Dithers, and Scrooge.
If Daddy worked for Scrooge, I'd tell him where to get off that. I'd ring him up on my phone and tell him like this.
Hello, Scrooge and Dithers. Dag Cratchit speaking.
Daddy's dreaming, Mommy. Mm-hmm. He's dreaming he's Bob Cratchit, Scrooge's clerk. The door of Scrooge's counting house was open so that he might keep his eye upon his clerk, who in a dismal little cell was copying letters.
Hello, Scrooge and Dithers Construction Company. Mr. Scrooge is in conference. This is Dag Cratchit.
Cratchit!
Hello, Mr. Scrithers, Mr. Stoogey.
The name is Scrooge, Cratchit.
You sound like Dithers.
Huh? Who's Dithers?
The man who sounds like you.
What's the matter with you? Are you sleeping on my time?
I don't know. I feel kind of funny.
You've probably gone batty, Cratchit. When I came in, you were talking to yourself.
Oh, no, sir. I was talking on the phone.
Phone?
Huh?
What's that?
Why, this thing right here. And hey, where is it?
I never heard of a phone.
Oh, my mistake. I guess they haven't been invented yet.
No. And if they had been, I wouldn't have one. Too expensive.
There's something mighty funny about all this.
Ain't funny to me, Cratchit. Wake up.
Oh, I wish I could.
Trouble is, I keep this office too hot for you.
Hot? Look at the frost on the windows, Mr. Scrooge.
Nonsense. That's just a little fog outside. It's foggy all over London today.
London? Oh, yeah.
You act tipsy, Cratchit.
Huh?
Been drinking the ink?
No, sir. I never drink ink. Anyway, it's frozen.
Nonsense. Look at the blaze in that fireplace.
Oh, that's nothing but some red paper with a candle behind it.
Well, use your imagination, Cratchit.
Look, Mr. Scrooge, it's Christmas Eve. Couldn't I have a real fire? Just one lump of coal?
No.
Oh.
I can't get at the coal. I'm not going to open the safe again today.
Well, and can I have a sip of water?
Now it's water.
Well, just a sip.
Next it'll be 2 sips, and then a glass. And then you'll want to bathe in the stuff.
Never mind. The water is frozen, too.
Good. It'll last longer that way. Now get back to your stool and get to work.
Yes, sir.
Cratchit!
Oh, no, yes, sir?
What's the idea of 2 candles burning at once? One each side of the ledger.
Why, that's a little invention of mine, Mr. Scrooge. I can see both sides of the ledger at once that way.
Pah! You only work on one side at a time. There. One's enough.
Listen. That sounds like a drum.
Nonsense, that's a horse. It's some fool wasting his money on a hansom cab. Probably my nephew, Fred.
Well, it must be nice to take a cab when it's so foggy.
Last time Fred took a cab, he parked double in front of Buckingham Palace, and I had to fix his ticket.
Yeah. Listen, they must have met another cab.
The traffic in London today is a menace to life and limb. I'll write a letter to the Times.
It says, speaking of your nephew, Fred, reminds me, he sent a message today.
If he wants money, he won't get it.
No, sir, he just said, Merry Christmas. He sent it collect.
Merry humbug. Pistache, fiddle, faddle, Christmas.
Oh, come, Mr. Scrooge.
Don't Mr. Scrooge me. I suppose you're leading up to asking for the day off tomorrow.
Yes, sir, if quite convenient.
Well, it isn't. What are you putting your tippet on now for?
It's after closing time, sir, and it's a long walk to Camden Town, now that the horse trams have stopped running.
What? Stopped? Why wasn't I told?
Well, right after you got on the board of directors, Mr. Scrooge, the tram stopped running.
Why? What happened?
Well, you gave orders to cut down the horse's hay.
I put him in training, that's all. Gave him 1 handful less every day. That way they didn't miss it. And in a few weeks, I'd have them used to no hay.
Yes, sir. But just when they were getting used to it, They all died.
Just lack of cooperation, that's all. Well, don't stand talking, Cratchit. If you're going, get out.
Yes, sir.
You're wasting the candle.
Yes, sir. Could I have my week's wages now? Christmas shopping, you know.
A fool and his money are soon parted, Cratchit. You'll never be rich if you spend as fast as you get it.
Well, my family.
You can't afford a family.
No.
Utter extravagance. Oh, but here you are. 5 shillings and 2 halfpenny. Just for loafing here all last week.
Thank you, sir. But it should be 5 shillings 3 halfpenny.
Huh? Why the extra penny?
I loafed half a day on Sunday, too.
Get out!
All right.
And be here all the earlier day after tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Dag.
Dag who?
Daggone, I forgot to wish you Merry Christmas, Mr. Scrooge.
Merry Poppycock, Cratchit. Scaram.
Yes, sir.
Daddy's still asleep, baby dumpling?
Sure, Mommy. He thinks he's running in his dream. Look at his legs.
He thinks he's sliding. Maybe he's dreaming about where Bob Cratchit slid downhill with the boys 20 times before he ran all the way home to Camden Town and Mrs. Cratchit and Tiny Tim.
Hey, Blondie Cratchit. Where's Tiny Dumpling?
Here I am, Fibber.
Well, Dad Cratchit, what kept you so long tonight?
Why, I ran all the way home. Who's that in the chimney corner?
Cratchit!
Oh, why, it's Mr. Scrooge. How did you get here ahead of me?
I flew, Cratchit. Flew through the air.
Oh, you must be spoofing, sir.
I never spoof. I had a nasty experience. I found a ghost in my bedroom.
Huh?
I was counting my money before going to bed, and when I took the padlock off my wallet...
I know. A moth flew out.
Yes. No! Wasn't a moth. It was a ghost. And it didn't come out of my wallet. It wafted through the wall. But that's not the worst.
No?
No.
Oh.
This ghost said 3 other ghosts would come for me. They're going to take me for a ride.
Oh, my. Gangster ghost?
No, Christmas ghosts. The first one will be there when the clock strikes 1. But I'll fool him. I won't be there. I'll be here.
Well, that's fooling them. Oh, hey, maybe they will follow you here. Oh, there goes the clock.
Oh, here comes the ghost. I hear him on the stairs.
Oh, maybe just one of the neighbors.
No, it's the ghost. Coming for me. In a minute, he'll knock on that door.
Oh, if you're going to knock, knock.
Why, that is one of our neighbors.
Sure, Fezziwig Fuddle. He's a card, too.
Don't let him in.
I am in, old Scrooge ball.
That sounds like Fezziwig Fuddle.
Yeah, and it looks a little like him. But it kind of looks like a ghost, too.
Well, that just goes to show you.
What do you want with me?
Why, buddy, I'm the senior member of the firm of Ghost and Ghost. Tours Deluxe. Have a card, chum.
Where are the other members of the firm, huh?
All the other boys will be along later.
Uh.
Now we have tours of Christmas past, present, and future. I head up the past department myself. Ready for a little excursion, Scrooge-woogie?
No, I don't want to go back in the past. I've been there.
Well, you never know the old place now. Come on, this is for free.
Oh, free? Any tips?
Nary a tip, pal. Come on, I'll show you some nice spirits.
No, you'll get me back in the past and then make me walk home.
Oh, no tricks on our personally conducted ghost rides, friend. That wouldn't be showing the right spirit. You get it?
Look, Mr. Scrooge, why don't you go with him? He makes me nervous.
Yes, Mr. Scrooge. A little fresh air would do you good.
Don't worry, folks. He'll go with me, okay, when the clock strikes 1.
Oh, it's going to strike now.
I'm not going. I'll hold on to Dad Cratchit here.
No, listen, let go. Oh.
Look at Mommy. The ghost is fading.
So is Mr. Scrooge.
So am I.
They're all gone, Mommy.
Oh, Blondie.
There are several reasons why so many thousands of smokers are turning to slow-burning Camel cigarettes. Extra mildness is one. Also extra coolness. And the extra fine flavor and aroma of Camel's finer, more expensive tobaccos. But don't overlook this fact. Slow-burning Camels also give you economy. Recent impartial laboratory tests tell the whole story. In these tests, Camels burn 25% slower than the average of the 15 other of the largest selling brands tested, slower than any of them. Now that means Camels give a smoking plus equal on the average to 5 extra smokes per pack. So join those who are turning to slow burning Camel cigarettes. And to all of you who received Camels for Christmas, may you enjoy more pleasure per puff and more puffs per pack in America's #1 cigarette, Camels. And now, back in the Bumstead home, we find Blondie still reading to Baby Dumpling, and Dagwood still on the couch, dreaming that he is Dag Cratchit. He seems to be having a double feature dream, so let's catch the last half.
Hey, let go, Scrooge! Oh! Hey, Scrooge, open your eyes. We're back home again.
Well, Dag Cratchit, you gave me a turn, going out with a perfect stranger like that ghost.
I couldn't help it, Blondie Cratchit.
Have a nice ride, Father?
Well, yes and no.
No, but definitely no.
See, the ghost showed Mr. Scrooge's old school days. Boy, was little Scrooge smart at arithmetic.
Oh, I don't know.
Sure you were. Listen, the teacher asked him if he had $5 to divide among 9 other kids, how much would each kid get? And Scrooge figured each kid would get 30 cents.
Well, I was young and green in those days. I could make a real deal with those kids now.
I see what spoiled your trip now, Mr. Scrooge. Remorse.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the next trip will be better.
The next? Oh, I'd forgotten those other blasted ghosts. You think they'll show up?
Oh.
Listen.
Yeah, here comes the next one. The ghost of Christmas present.
Why, that sounds like the Fezziwig Fuddle ghost again.
Come in.
I am in, buddy. I just went through the wall.
You're the same one who was here before. I thought you were the ghost of Christmas past.
Spoke when you're spoken to, Scrooge. You see, our firm is pretty busy right now, and I have to double up on my route.
So now you're the ghost of Christmas present, huh?
No, the way old Scrooge has been acting, he ain't going to get any Christmas presents. You get it? I'm hot as a firecracker tonight.
Well, if you're a firecracker, why don't you go off? How's that? Get it?
No.
Oh. Well, look, leave me out of this next trip, huh, will you?
What's the matter? Did you like to ride?
Well, you know how it is. I'm not used to flying over housetops with ghosts.
Ghosts fly a little high for you, eh? Well, around Christmas time, you've got to expect high spirits. Oh, I got $1 million.
Huh? You got $1 million? Well, now, maybe we can do business.
We're going to do business, Pop, my way. Get ready to really step out when the clock strikes 1.
Again? I don't know what's got into that clock tonight.
Listen, I don't want to see any more spooks.
Why not? You're kind of a shady character yourself. Ooh, get ready. There goes the clock.
No, I won't go.
Don't grab me this time. Hold on to the table. Oh, he's gone.
So is the table. Oh, look.
Yeah, the ghost sent back the table. Well, we'll have something to eat Christmas dinner off of anyway.
Yes, but we haven't anything in the house for Christmas dinner.
You mean there isn't any little snack at all in the icebox?
Icebox? What's that?
Oh, I forgot. That's another thing they haven't invented yet.
What will it be when it is invented?
Oh, boy. Why, it'll be something to keep food in. All kinds of food and sandwich material. Boy, can I make a sandwich when I have the stuff.
It's a shame we're so poor, Dag Cratchit.
Yeah, no Christmas dinner. I tried to borrow one of those 2 crows the chimney sweep caught, but it didn't work.
He needed them for his own Christmas dinner, I guess.
Yeah. He said his wife's folks were coming over.
Well, don't you care, Dag Cratchit. We're better off than poor Mr. Scrooge. Imagine being haunted by flying ghosts like that.
Yeah. Hey, listen. It's one of the ghost boys again. Oh, what does he want now? Scrooge isn't here anymore.
Well, open the door and see what he wants, Dag Cratchit. It makes me nervous when he floats through the wall.
Okay, I'm coming.
Ha! Fooled you, didn't I?
Why, it's Mr. Scrooge.
Why, Mr. Scrooge, how did you get away from that last ghost?
They weren't ghosts at all.
No?
No. Just something I ate.
Oh. You mean you were dreaming?
That must have been it.
But how did we get into your dream?
Anything can get into a dream, Blondie Cratchit. Look, you want to see what I can do? Look, my arms are empty, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, abracadabra, hocus pocus. Now look.
Gosh.
A turkey.
What a turkey. It's the biggest bird I ever saw.
I told you so. I can produce all the fixings, too, because I'm in your dream now.
Hey, Mr. Scrooge, you've changed a lot since I last saw you.
Well, I'll tell you, Dag Cratchit. When I woke up from my dream, I knew I'd been stingy all my life. I was so glad to discover I still had a chance to celebrate Christmas as it should be celebrated that I went around yelling a Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy New Year to all the world. Hello! Whoops! Hello!
You did?
Yeah. Silly, wasn't it?
Oh, I don't know. It's lots better than being well.
Say it, grouchy. I know. Well, that's all over for me. Why, I'm so generous now, it hurts. I'm loose as ashes.
Yeah?
Definitely spendthrift. Why, I went down to the office and lit 2 candles.
Oh, goodness.
Not only that, but I'm going to let them burn all night.
Atta boy.
And you know what, Dag Cratchit?
No, what?
Well, I lit a real fire in the fireplace. Both lumps of coal. Bingo, like that.
Gosh.
And then when they were burning good, I went back to the safe and I took out the mortgage I hold over this house you live in.
The mortgage?
Uh-huh. And I carried it over to the fire.
Oh, Mr. Scrooge, did you burn the mortgage?
Well, no, but I gave it a pretty bad scorching.
Oh, well, say, thanks, Mr. Scrooge.
Don't mention it, my boy. Why, what a fine fellow you are, Dag Cratchit.
Huh?
I'm going to raise your wages.
Oh, Mr. Scrooge.
I insist. Now, let's eat that turkey.
It has to be cooked yet.
Why, it is cooked. Didn't you notice?
Oh, my. When did that happen? And look, Dag Cratchit, the table's all fixed.
I fixed that, too.
Oh, and when we're all through eating, will the dishes wash themselves?
Why, positively. I keep telling you, Blondie Cratchit, anything can happen tonight.
Oh, a raise and a turkey? Thanks, Mr. Scrooge. Say, you're the best boss in the world.
From now on, Dag Cratchit, that's what I'm going to be.
The top. Why, I'd rather work for you than the WPA. Hey, listen, the bell.
The Christmas bell.
Hooray for Christmas!
Hooray for you, too. Hey, wait, that's an electric bell. They aren't invented yet. Hey, wait, Scrooge. Don't fade away like that. Wait, Blondie. Where are you going?
Oh, my goodness. That doorbell is waking Daddy up, baby duckling. Hurry and open the door.
It's Mr. Dithers, Mommy.
Hello, Blondie. Where's Bumstead?
My, what a nice surprise, Mr. Dithers. Why, there's Dagwood on the couch. He's been sleeping, dreaming.
Don't go away.
I'm not going anywhere. I just came in.
Yeah, best boss a man ever had.
How's that? Does he mean me?
Oh, why, yes, of course.
Well, I never knew just how Bumstead felt about me before.
Oh. Hooray for my boss, Mr. Scrooge.
Huh? What did he call me? The Stooge?
No. Maybe I'd better wake Dagwood up.
I'll wake him. Bumstead!
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. I'll put out the candle.
Candle? What candle? Wake up, Bumstead.
Wake up, Daddy.
Yes, wake up, dear.
Oh, hey, what's the matter? Where am I?
At home?
Oh, yeah.
You're still asleep. I'll get my drum.
Go out to my car, baby dumpling. There's a present for you out there.
Oh, boy.
Hey, Dag, snap out of it.
Huh?
Remember me?
Oh, sure. Hello, Mr. Dithers. Say, thanks for the turkey.
Turkey?
What turkey?
Oh, no, that was in my dream. Biggest turkey I ever saw.
You would dream about food, Dagwood.
Not only food. Gosh, that was a funny dream. Want to hear it, huh?
Some other time, Dag. Right now, I want to give you a present.
Oh, a present?
Yep. Held it back till today to surprise you. Here it is. A bonus check.
Oh, Dagwood, look at the figure on that check.
For me?
Yep.
From you?
Certainly.
I'm still dreaming.
Why, Dagwood, that's not nice. Just look at that check.
Yeah, I see it. Hey, didn't you make a mistake?
I've made a good many, Bumstead, in the past. But, I want you to know, Bumstead, that the J.C. Dithers Company appreciates the fine spirit you've shown. A very fine spirit of cooperation and loyalty to our interests. Therefore, in appreciation of your work and to promote the welfare of your peaceful little home, I say peaceful little home.
Baby, where did you get that bass drum?
Quiet, baby! Sorry. What were you saying, Mr. Dillon?
Never mind. Take the check and have a good time. Well, I got to get home to Corey now. See you later. Oh, Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Thanks for the check!
Thanks for the bass drum, too.
You're welcome.
Well, Dagwood, I hope you're ashamed of yourself now.
Me? Why?
Oh, just before you went to sleep, you said Mr. Dithers reminded you of old Scrooge.
Well, what of it? Scrooge turned out all right. So did Dithers.
Hey, Daddy, can I take my new bass drum over to Elvin Fuddles?
Sure, why not? Let's all go over to the Fuddles.
Now, Dagwood, maybe the Fuddles want to relax after their Christmas dinner. They may want quiet.
Relax? Quiet? On Christmas? Oh, no. Come on. We'll serenade them. Hey, give me that bass drum, baby.
Now, Dagwood.
Why, he can have his little drum, and you take the tin trumpet off the tree, Blondie.
Well, I'd rather play it and listen. Come on.
Here we go. We're a parade. We'll go over and wish the Fuddles Merry Christmas.
And the whole neighborhood.
And the whole world.
Right. Merry Christmas, everybody.
From Blondie
and Dagwood.
And Baby Dumplin'.
Merry Christmas!
Blondie is played by Penny Singleton and Dagwood by Arthur Lake, the Columbia Picture Stars. And so, till next Monday, we leave the Bumsteads, Blondie and Dagwood. But the makers of Camel cigarettes have other radio treats for you during the week. Tomorrow night over these same stations, you can listen to the music of Bob Crosby and the best Dixieland band in the land with the Ink Spots as his special guests. And if you like swing, well, you'd better make a date with your radio for Saturday night, when Benny Goodman and the world's greatest swing band with Mildred Bailey bring you another musical caravan. That's a tip for your radio pleasure. And for your smoking pleasure, let us suggest that you try Camels. You'll find more pleasure per puff, more puffs per pack. Our Blondie Orchestra is directed by Billy Arts, who also creates the special musical effects. This is Bill Goodwin saying Merry Christmas for the makers of Camel cigarettes. Good night, all. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Lux presents Hollywood. The Lux Radio Theater brings you the new Walt Disney feature, Pinochio. Ladies and gentlemen, your producer, Mr. Cecil B. DeMille. Greetings from Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. This is a night that weaves a spell over the world, a time of reverence and rejoicing, of family reunions and storytelling by the fire. On this enchanted night, we can all believe implicitly in stories like Pinocchio. Walt Disney transformed this old children's classic into a modern classic of the screen, giving new life to the little people. You met him at our microphone last year when we presented Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. This year, his chair is empty, but he has sent us Pinocchio. Walt is busy getting Pinocchio ready for its national screen release through RKO in February. And besides, Mr. Disney's moving into a fine new studio at Burbank, the house that Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse, and Snow White built. Tonight we introduce his latest characters for the first time in the house that Lux built. In 2 years of work on Pinocchio, 500 artists made about 2 million drawings of such likable people as Pinocchio himself, Jiminy Cricket, the Blue Fairy, and old Geppetto, the woodcarver. The Blue Fairy accomplishes some very wonderful things in Pinocchio, and she ought to feel right at home here, because Lux Flakes, too, has quite a reputation as a doer of good deeds. They're the kind of good deeds that make life easier in your household, when Lux Flakes plays the good fairy to our feminine listeners. I feel we can make you see the beautiful color of the Disney picture as we bring you the story and spirit of Pinocchio. It's the spirit of all small boys who'd rather look for adventure than go to school. Now just put yourself in the place of Geppetto, the woodcarver. Suppose you had made a puppet, a little wooden boy, and then all of a sudden, the puppet began to talk and move about like a real boy. I believe you'd be ready for almost anything to happen. And that's the best frame of mind I can suggest for you now, as the Lux Radio Theater curtain goes up on Act 1 of Walt Disney's Pinocchio. Christmas night. Dinner is over, and you're settled comfortably in your favorite chair beside the fireplace, gazing dreamily into the flames. You're relaxing for the first time today, and you've made a solemn resolution that nothing shall move you from this place for at least 3 hours. You won't be surprised if, at a time like this, that burnt ember on the hearth should move a little and sit up. For you've just noticed that it isn't an ember at all. It's a cricket, and not an ordinary cricket either. He wears a beaver hat and a long green cutaway coat, and in his hand he carries a furled umbrella. He sits looking at you out of his large, rather mournful eyes. And then, just as if it were the most natural thing in the world, he begins to sing.
If your heart is in your dream, no request is too extreme. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true.
I'll bet a lot of you folks don't believe that about a wish coming true, do you? Well, I didn't either. But of course I'm just a cricket singing my way from hearth to hearth. But let me tell you what made me change my mind. One night, a long time ago, my travels took me to a quaint little village. It was a beautiful night. The stars were shining like diamonds, high above the roofs of that sleepy old town. Pretty as a picture. As I wandered along the crooked streets, there wasn't a soul to be seen. The only sign of life was a lighted window in the shop of a woodcarver named Geppetto. So I hopped over and looked in. Inside, there was a nice, cheerful fire burning. Kind of ashamed to see it going to waste. So what do? I go in. Well, sir, you never saw such a place. The most fantastic clocks you ever laid your eyes on, and all carved out of wood. And cute little music boxes, each one a work of art, and shelf after shelf of toys. And then something else caught my eye. Sitting up on the work table was a puppet. You know, one of those marionette things, all strings and joints. Cute little feller he was, too, all dressed up just like a real boy. But just then I heard a noise. It was the old woodcarver, Geppetto, and his cat, Figaro. I jumped behind the clock just as Mr. Geppetto came over and picked up the puppet.
Well, now, it won't take much longer. Just a little more paint and he's all finished. I think he'll be all right, don't you, Figaro? Meow. Sure, I paint a smile on his face, see? That makes a big difference. Now, I have just the name for him. Pinocchio. Do you like it, Figaro? No? Well, we'll leave it to little Woodenhead. Do you like it, Woodenhead? That settles it. Pinocchio it is. Come on now, we'll try you out. Music professor!
Well, sir, was I surprised. Every music box in the place began to play, and Geppetto made the puppet dance. Quite a sight, yes, sir.
Go play your part. Bring a little joy to every heart. Do you know, and yes, it's true. that I'm mighty proud of you. Little wooden feet and best of all, and this wooden seat in case you fall. My little wooden head. Oh, you are a cute little fella, and that smile. Well, it must be getting late. I wonder what time it is.
10 o'clock sharp.
10 o'clock. Uh-oh. Come on, we'll go to bed. Good night, Pinocchio, little funny face. Look at him, Figaro. He almost looks alive. Wouldn't that be nice if he was a real boy? Oh, well, come on now, we'll go to sleep. Oh, Figaro, I forgot to open the window. Would you do it? Thank you, Figaro. Oh, Figaro, look up there in the sky. See, the wishing star. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I might have the wish I make tonight. Figaro, do you know what I wish? I wished that my little Pinocchio might be a real boy. Wouldn't that be nice? Just think, a real boy.
A very lovely thought, but not at all practical. And with that, the old woodcarver turned over and went to sleep. Well, it was a nice night for it, so I decided to do the same. But just as I got settled in a comfortable position, the room was suddenly filled with starlight. Yes, sir, starlight. And it came right down in a long beam straight from that wishing star. And coming down along that beam, as I live and breathe, was a fairy. Yes, sir, a beautiful blue fairy.
When you wish upon a star, shining brightly from afar, anything your heart desires will come true.
Good Geppetto, you have given so much happiness to others. You deserve to have your wish come true. Little puppet made of pine, wake. The gift of life is thine.
What they can't do these days.
Why, I can move. I can talk. And I can walk.
Yes, Pinocchio. I've given you life.
Why?
Because tonight Geppetto wished for a real boy.
Am I a real boy?
No, Pinocchio. To make Geppetto's wish come true will be entirely up to you.
Up to me?
Prove yourself brave, truthful, and unselfish, and someday you will be a real boy.
A real boy?
That won't be easy.
But you must learn to choose between right and wrong.
Right and wrong? But how will I know?
How will he know?
Your conscience will tell you.
What are conscience?
What are conscience? I'll tell you, a conscience is that still, small voice that people won't listen to. That's just the trouble with the world today. You see...
Are you my conscience?
Who, me?
Would you like to be Pinocchio's conscience?
Well,
Very well. What is your name?
Cricket's the name. Jiminy Cricket.
Kneel, Mr. Cricket.
Be a little careful with that wand now. Easy does it, my lady.
I dub you Pinocchio's conscience, Lord High Keeper of the knowledge of right and wrong, counselor in moments of temptation, and guide along the straight and narrow path. Arise, Sir Jiminy Cricket.
Oh, look at my clothes. All brand new. Say, that's pretty swell. But, don't I get a badge or something?
We'll see.
You mean, maybe I will?
I shouldn't wonder.
Make it a gold one?
Perhaps. But I must go now. Remember, Pinocchio, be a good boy. And always let your conscience be your guide. Goodbye.
Goodbye, my lady.
Goodbye.
Well, Pinocchio, maybe you and I had better have a little heart-to-heart talk.
Why?
Well, you want to be a real boy, don't you?
Uh-huh.
All right, sit down, son. Now, you see, the world is full of temptations.
Temptations?
Yes, temptations. You see, they're the wrong things that seem right at the time. But even though the right things may seem wrong, sometimes the wrong things may be right at the wrong time, or vice versa. Understand?
Uh-huh. But I'm going to do right.
Attaboy, Pinocchio, and I'm going to help you. And anytime you need me, just whistle like this.
Like this?
No. Try it again, Pinocchio.
Like this?
No, son. Now listen. That's it. When you get in trouble and you don't know right from wrong, give a little whistle. Give a little whistle. When you meet temptation and the urge is very strong, give a little whistle. Give a little whistle. Not just a little squeak. Pucker up and blow. And if your whistle's weak, yell,
Jiminy Cricket!
Right. Take the straight and narrow path, and if you start to slide, give a little whistle. Give a little whistle. And always let your conscience be your guide. And always let your conscience be your guide. Look out, Pinocchio. Don't dance on the table. You'll fall off. Oh, I knew it.
Oh, yes.
It's me.
Figaro, there's somebody in here. Whoever you are, where are you?
Here I am.
Oh, Pinocchio, how did you get down on the floor?
I fell down.
Oh, you did. Oh, you're talking.
Uh-huh.
No.
Yes, and I can move, too.
No. You can't. I'm dreaming in my sleep. Where's water? A pail of water. That will wake me up. Now we see who is dreaming. Go on, say something.
Dear buddy, do it again.
You do talk.
Yes, the blue fairy kid.
The blue fairy.
Uh-huh, and I got a conscience.
A conscience.
And someday I'm going to be a real boy.
A real boy. It's my wish. It's come true. Figaro, look, he's alive. He can talk. Say hello to Figaro.
Hello to Figaro.
See, didn't I tell you? Isn't he smart? Oh, my little wooden head. My little Pinocchio. We'll make you very, very happy here, for you are what you always wanted in life. Come on now, it's late. You must close your eye and go to sleep.
Why?
Oh, everybody has to sleep. Figaro goes to sleep, and I go to sleep, and besides, tomorrow I've got to go to school.
Why?
Oh, to learn things and get smart.
Why?
Oh, because.
Oh.
Good night, my little Pinocchio.
Good night.
And maybe someday you'll call me Father, huh?
Sure. Good night, Father.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Good night, son.
Oh, look, Father, look!
Now, wait. Stand still now while I put on your coat.
What are those out on the street?
Huh? Oh, those. They are your schoolmates, girls and boys.
Real boys?
Of course they're going to school. Now, here's an apple for the teacher, and you are ready to go. Now, run along.
Goodbye, Father.
Goodbye, son.
Well, sir, there he went, off to school. And where was I while this was going on? Folks, I'm ashamed to tell you. I was asleep. A fine conscience I turned out to be. I should have been right with him. You see, I'd heard about a couple of bad characters around that town. One fellow by the name of Honest John. And say, was he a bad one? He was as sharp as a fox. Yes, sir. Looked like a fox, too. Kind of a long face like a fox. And, say, come to think of it, I guess he was a fox. And, well, you see, this Honest John had a stooge by the name of Gideon, a dumb alley cat. And between the two of them, they were a pretty tricky pair. Well, when I thought about them that morning, I tell you, I just shivered all over. Imagine innocent little Pinocchio on his way to school with Honest John and Gideon roaming the streets.
Oh, Gideon, my boy, listen. The merry laughter of little children wending their way to school. Thirsty little minds rushing to the fountain of knowledge. School, a noble institution. What would this stupid world be without school? Well, Kitty, look at that billboard. Stromboli and his marionettes. So that old rascal's back in town, eh? Remember, Kitty, the time I tied strings on you and passed you off as a puppet? We nearly put one over on the old gypsy that time, eh?
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Well, look at that, Gideon. A little wooden boy. Now, who ever heard of a wooden boy? A live puppet without strings. Gideon, look. It's amazing. A live puppet without strings. Why, a thing like that ought to be worth a fortune to someone. But who? Now, let me see. I know. Stromboli. Why, that old faker would give his eye to... Listen, Giddy. If we play our cards right, we'll be on easy street. Or my name isn't Honest John. Quick, after that boy. Here, stupid. Put that mallet away. Don't be crude. Let me handle this. My little toddler. Well, permit me to introduce myself. J. Worthington Foulfellow. A fine day, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Well. Quite a scholar, I see. Look at his books, Kitty. A man of letters.
I'm going to school.
School? Oh, yes. Then you haven't heard of the easy road to success? No? I am speaking, my boy, of the theater. Bright lights. Music, applause, fame. Yes, and with that personality, that profile, that physique, why, he's a natural-born actor, eh, Giddy?
But I'm going...
Straight to the top. Why, I can see your name in lights. Lights 6 feet high. What is your name?
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio. P-I-N-O-U-O-K. But we're wasting precious time. Come. On to the theater. Hi-diddly-dee, an actor's life for me. A high silk hat and a silver cane, a watch of gold with a diamond chain. Hi-diddly-day, an actor's life is gay. It's great to be a celebrity, an actor's life for me. Hi-diddly-dee, an actor's life.
That's when I finally caught up to them. The three of them, arm in arm, walking down the street. Just as they were passing by, I grabbed hold of Pinocchio and pulled him behind a tree. Pinocchio. It's me, Jiminy Cricket.
Oh, hello, Jiminy.
Where did he go?
Quiet, Pinocchio.
Pinocchio.
Don't answer him, Pinocchio. Now listen.
But, Jiminy, I'm going to be an actor.
All right, son. Take it easy now. Remember what I said about temptation?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's him. That feller there.
Oh, no, Jiminy. That's Mr. Honest John.
Honest John? All right, then. Here's what we'll tell him. You can't go to the theater. Say thank you just the same. You're sorry, but you've got to go to school.
Uh-huh. All right.
Boy. Here they come, Pinocchio. Now you tell them.
Little boy. Woo-hoo. Pinocchio. Woo. Oh. Well, there you are. Well, now let me see. Where were we? Yes. On to the theater.
Okay. Goodbye, Jiminy. Goodbye.
Goodbye? Huh? Goodbye? Hey, wait a minute. Pinocchio, hey, come back. Wait a minute.
Hi-diddly-dee, an actor's life for me. A wax mustache and a beaver coat, a pony cart and a billy goat. Hi-diddly-dum, an actor's life is fun. You wear your hair in a pompadour, you ride around in a coach and four, you stop and buy out a candy store. An actor's life for me.
In just a moment, Mr. DeMille brings you Act Two of Pinocchio. In a charming home out in Westwood Park this morning, a very pretty scene took place. The sun was pouring through the long, broad windows of a pleasant living room, lighting up the Christmas tree in its welter of packages. The family was gathered round, John and Peg, and their two small children eagerly opening presents.
Oh, Mommy, look. I got a choo-choo. Mommy, my dog can say Mama.
Children, not quite so much noise.
Any more presents?
Just one more, and it's for Mother. Here you are, Peg.
Thank you, John.
Oh, Mommy, what is it? Look at the box. I bet it's a ring.
It is. Oh, John, you angel.
A beautiful pearl ring. Read the card, Mommy.
For the lovely hands of the loveliest woman I know. John, darling, I think I'm going to kiss you. But you really shouldn't have done it, dear.
Well, then you shouldn't have such beautiful hands, sweetheart. They asked for jewels.
And me, a staid old married woman.
Oh, just a darling little homebody.
Who washes dishes every day.
Now that, Sally, was a homey, loving scene that might happen anywhere.
You know, Mr. Ruick, I don't believe there's anything that touches a woman quite so much as knowing her husband adores her. His love is so precious.
And made up of so many little things, Sally.
Yes, her hands, for instance. In a way, the appearance of a woman's hands doesn't seem important. But oh, how very important it really is. One of the big little things that makes for happiness.
And that's why Lux Flakes are so important an item in the household. For Lux helps a woman do dishwashing and other soap and water tasks, and yet helps keep her hands looking dainty and feminine.
You know, so few of us can afford maids. But that's no reason why we should look like drudges. And Lux Flakes enable us to do our own work, wash our own dishes, and yet help our hands stay attractive. And now, Mr. Ruick, I'd like to say to our audience that I hope they've all had and are having a very happy Christmas.
A wish, Sally, in which I join you. Now our producer, Mr. DeMille.
Act 2 of Pinocchio. As we dream beside the fire, where the flames cast dancing patterns on the hearth, we wait politely for our friend the cricket to continue his story. He's paused to allow a large round tear to roll down his cricket face. But now he rouses himself, and pulling a red silk bandana from his coat-tail pocket, he blows his cricket nose.
Well, it was my fault. I should have known better. Maybe if I'd been with Pinocchio when he first met those two Sharpies, I could have stopped it. But there he was, an actor in Stromboli's marionette show. I went to the show that night to see him. I hid in a tree near the wagon they used as a stage. And near the end of the performance, Stromboli came out.
Ladies and gentlemen, to conclude the performance of this great show, Stromboli, the master showman, that's me, and by special permission of the management, that's me too, is presented to you something you will absolutely refuse to believe. Introducing the only marionette who can sing and dance absolutely without the aid of strings. I hope so, the only and one Pinocchio.
What a build-up. Go ahead, Pinocchio. Make a fool of yourself. Then maybe you listen to your conscience.
I got no strings to hold me down, to make me fret or make me frown. I had strings, but now I'm free. There are no strings on me. Hi-ho, the merry-o, that's the only way to be. I want the world to know nothing ever bothers me. I got no strings, so I have fun. I'm not tied up to anyone. They get strings, but you can see there are no strings on me.
Well, they like him. He's a success. Maybe I was wrong. Well, I guess he won't need me anymore. What does an actor want with a conscience anyway? Goodbye, Pinocchio. Goodbye. Goodbye.
I got little strings, but I got the brain. I buy a new suit, and I gotta get a cane. I eat the best, and I drink champagne. I got the new strings on me. 185. 195. Bravo, Pinocchio.
They like me, huh?
Oh, 200. You are sensational.
You mean I'm good?
300. You are colossal.
Does that mean I'm an actor?
Sure, I will push you in the public's eye. Your face. She will be on everybody's tongue.
Will she?
What's this? Counterfeits. Oh, for you, my little Pinocchio. Here, I give it to you.
Oh, for me? Gee, thanks. I'll run right home and tell my father.
Oh, yeah. very comical.
I'll be back in the morning.
Come here. Be back in the morning. Going home. There. This will be your home. This a nice little cage where I can find you always.
No.
Yes. To me you are belonging. We will tour the world. A Paris, a London, a Monte Carlo, Constantinople. Yes. We start tonight. You will make lots of money for me. And when you are growing too old, you will make good firewood.
Let me out of here. I gotta get out. You can't keep me in.
Quiet! Shut him up before I knock you silly. Good night, my little wooden gold mine.
No. Wait, let me out. I'll tell my father.
Peter! Get along with that.
Oh, Jiminy, where are you? Oh, Jiminy Cricket.
Well, there I was, sitting by the roadside in the rain when Stromboli's wagon passed by. And I felt pretty blue. I thought, well, there he goes, sitting in the lap of luxury, the world at his feet. Oh, well, I can always say I knew him when. I'll just go out of his life quietly. I would like to wish him luck, though. Sure. Why not? I'll catch the wagon and slip under the door. Pinocchio, it's me. Ha! Your old friend Jiminy, remember?
Jiminy! Oh, gee, am I glad to see you.
Hey, what are you doing in that cave? What did he do to you?
Oh, he was mad. He said he'd push my face in everybody's eyes.
Yeah?
And just because I'm a goldfish, he's going to cut me in the firewood.
Oh, is that so? Oh, listen, he stopped the wagon. Now, don't you worry, son. I'll have you out of here in no time at all.
But how can you? There's a great big lock on the cage.
What's a lock to a guy like me? Didn't you ever hear of picking them open? Jiminy Valentine, my friends call me. Of course, I've never tried to make a living at it. It's kind of rusty.
You mean you can't open it?
I'm afraid not. Looks pretty hopeless. It'll take a miracle to get you out of that cage. Hey, look up there, Pinocchio. That star. See? It's the wishing star. And here comes the lady, the blue fairy.
Oh, what did she say? What do I tell her?
Well, you might tell her the truth. Quiet.
Why, Pinocchio.
Hello.
And Sir Jiminy.
Well, this is a pleasant surprise.
Pinocchio, why didn't you go to school?
School? Well,
Go ahead and tell her.
I was going to school till I met somebody.
Met somebody?
Yeah. Two big monsters with big green eyes.
Hey, Pinocchio, what's happening to your nose?
Monsters? Weren't you afraid, Pinocchio?
No, ma'am. They tied me in a big sack.
Pinocchio, your nose is growing.
So they tied you in a big sack. And where was Sir Jiminy?
Jiminy? They put him in a little sack.
Pinocchio, I tell you, your nose is branching out like a tree.
And how did you escape?
I didn't. They chopped me up into firewood. Oh, look, my nose. What's happened?
Looks like a plum tree to me.
Perhaps you haven't been telling the truth, Pinocchio.
Perhaps.
Oh, but I have every single word. Oh, please help me. I'm awfully sorry.
You see, Pinocchio, a lie keeps growing and growing until it's as plain as the nose on your face.
She's right, Pinocchio. You better come clean.
I'll never lie again. Honest, I won't.
Please, Your Honor. Miss Fairy, give him another chance. For my sake. Will you, huh?
I'll forgive you this once. But remember, Pinocchio, a boy who won't be good might just as well be made of wood.
I'll be good. I promise.
Very well. But this is the last time I can help you.
Oh, I'm free. Oh, thank you.
Goodbye, Pinocchio. Goodbye, Sir Jiminy.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, thank you. Oh, Jiminy, my nose.
Yeah, it's back to normal again, and you're free. Come on.
I'm free. I'm
sir. There we were, free as the air and on our way back to Mr. Geppetto's. But little did we know that even then, the new deviltry was hatching. Down in a waterfront dive known as the Red Lobster Inn, Honest John and his crony Gideon sat drinking beer. With them was a companion, an evil-faced, leering coachman.
Hi, diddle-dee-dee, an actor's life for me. It's great to be a celebrity, an actor's life for me. And the dummy fell for it, eh, Gideon? He still thinks we're his friends. And did Stromboli pay? Plenty. That shows you how low Honest John will stoop. Now, coachman, what's your proposition?
Well, how would you blokes like to make some real money? Like this, maybe. And whose throat do we have to, No, nothing like that. You see, I'm collecting stupid little boys.
Stupid little boys?
Yes, you know, the disobedient ones what Pinochio from school.
Ooh.
And you see, listen. And I take some to Pleasure Island.
Oh, to Pleasure Island. Pleasure Island? But the law...
No. There's no risk. They never come back as boys. Now, here's where you come in.
Yes, sir.
I've got a coach load leaving at midnight. Yes. We'll meet at the crossroads. Yes, and no double crossing.
Oh, no.
Scout around, and any good prospects you find, bring him to me. I knows what to do with him.
Hurry up, Pinocchio. We want to get home, don't we?
Sure, and you know what, Jiminy? I'm turning over a new leaf. I'll make good this time.
You'd better.
I will. I'm going to school.
That's the stuff, Pinocchio. Come on, I'll race you home.
All right.
Ready. On your mark, set, go! Come on, Pinocchio. I'm way ahead of you.
I'm going. Oh, I fell.
Oh. Hello, little boy. I'm afraid that you've tripped over my cane.
Oh, please, Mr. Anderson John, let me go. I got a big Jiminy home.
Just a minute, my little man. And how is the great actor today,
I don't want to be an actor. Stromboli was terrible.
He was?
But yeah, he locked me in a cage.
He did?
Uh-huh, but I learned my lesson. I'm going...
Oh, my poor boy, you must be a nervous wreck. Oh, well, we must diagnose this case. Come, Dr. Gideon, quick, your notebook. Now, let me feel your pulse, little man. Oh, bless my soul. Just as I thought. Bucolic semilunar contractions of the flying trapezes. Now, hold your tongue. Hold your tongue and say hippopotamus. Compound transmission of the pandemonium. Even worse. Close your eyes. Now, what do you see?
Nothing.
Aha! I was afraid of that. Now, that heart. Oh, my goodness. A palpitating syncopation of the kilodilla. Quick, doctor, quick, that report. Now, that makes it perfectly clear. Oh, my boy. My poor little boy. You are allergic.
Allergic?
Yes, and there's only one cure. A vacation on Pleasure Island.
Pleasure Island?
Pleasure Island, that happy land of carefree little boys where every day's a holiday.
But I can't go.
Why, of course you can go. Look, I'm giving you my ticket. Here you are, the ace of spades.
Joy, spades?
Oh, I insist. Your health comes first. Come, the coach departs at midnight. Come along now. Hi, diddly-dee. It's Pleasure Isle for me, where every day is a holiday, and kids have nothing to do but play.
Hi, diddly-dee. It's Pleasure Isle for me.
Splendid.
Pinocchio! Now, where do you suppose he is? Pinocchio! Oh, there he is. He's with that fox again, and they're getting into a coach. It's a coach all filled with boys. Oh, well, here we go again. Cheetah!
Hello, kid.
My name's Lampwick. What's yours?
Pinocchio.
Ever been to Pleasure Island?
But Mr. Honest John gave me...
Me neither. They say it's a swell joint. No school, no cops. You can tear the joint apart and nobody says a word.
Honest John gave
Loaf
me...
around, plenty to eat, plenty to drink. Yeah, and it's all free.
Honest John...
Boy, that's the place. I can hardly wait.
Ho, ho, ho! There it is, boys! Just a hit with the bridge. Pleasure Island!
What a place. Ferris wheels, merry-go-round, hot dog stand, shoot-the-chutes, everything. And all lit up like a million stars. And all for nothing, huh? Sounds fishy to me.
Hurry. Right here, boys, right here. Get your cake, pie, dills, pickles, and ice cream. Eat all you can. Feel glutton. Stuff yourself. It's all free, boys. It's all free. Hurry.
It's the roughest, toughest joint you ever seen. Come in and pick a fight, boys. Join the big free-for-all.
Oh, boy, a scrap. Come on, let's poke somebody in the nose.
Why?
Just for the fun of it.
Okay, Levy, come on!
Come back, row. Get your cigars, cigarettes, and chewing tobacco. Come in and smoke your heads off. There's nobody here to stop you. Help yourself, boys. Help yourself.
Pinocchio! Say, what's happening around here? All the lights have been turned off. And where is everybody? I don't like the looks of this. Looks like a graveyard. Pinocchio! Hey! Where are you? Pinocchio!
Okay, Pinocchio. Are we shooting full or ain't we? It's your shot.
Oh, sure.
Nice try, kid. Have another cigar. It's on the house.
Another one? Okay.
Atta boy. Now watch this shot. The 8-ball in the side pocket.
Hey, Lampy, where do you suppose all the kids went to?
They're around here somewhere. What do you care? You're having a good time, ain't you?
I sure am.
Boy, this is the life, huh, Pinocchio?
Yeah, it sure is.
You smoke like me grandmother. Come on, take a big drag like this.
Okay, Lampy. Oh.
What's the matter, kid? Losing your grip?
Pinocchio!
Oh, hello, Jiminy.
Oh, so this is where I find you. How do you ever expect to be a real boy? Oh, look at yourself. Smoking, playing pool. You're coming right home with me this minute.
Hey, who's the beetle?
Oh.
Come here, you.
Let me go. Put me down.
Don't hurt him. He's my conscience. He tells me what's right and wrong.
What? You mean to tell me you take orders from a grasshopper?
Grasshopper? Look here, you impudent pup. It wouldn't hurt you to take orders from your your conscience, if you have one.
Yeah, sure. The screwball in the corner pocket. That's you, beetle.
Let me out. Why, you young hoodlum, I'll knock your block off or I'll tear you apart and put you back together again.
Don't hurt him, Jiminy. He's my best friend.
Huh? Your best friend? And what am I? Just your conscience. Okay, that settles it. Goodbye.
But Jiminy...
You buttered your bread, now sleep in it.
But Jiminy, Lampwick says a guy only lives once.
Lampwick? Huh. I've heard enough about him. Goodbye.
Come on, let him go. You're shot, Pinocchio.
Goodbye, Jiminy.
Lampwick. Lampwick. Well, that burns me up. After all I've tried to do for him, I've had enough of this. I'm taking the next boat out of here. Hey, what goes on here? Where did all those donkeys come from?
Come on, you blokes. Keep it moving. Let those jackasses on the ship. We haven't got all night.
Hey, coachman, where did all those donkeys come from?
Come on. Let's have another jackass there. One coming up. Hello, jackass. And what's your name? Okay, you'll do. In you go. You lads, I'll bring a nice prize. All right, next. One coming up. And what might your name be?
Alexander.
So you can talk, eh?
Yes, sir. I want to go home to my mama.
Take him back. He can still talk.
Please. I don't want to be a donkey. Let me out of here.
Oh, yeah. You've always have made jackasses out of yourself. Now fight for it.
Boys, so that's what they brought them here for. They're changing them into donkeys. Oh, Pinocchio!
To hear that beetle talk, you'd think something was going to happen to us. Conscience. Phooey. Where does he get that stuff? How do you expect to be a real boy? What's he think I look like, a jackass?
You sure do look, Lampwick. You're growing long ears and a tail.
Hey. Hey, you laugh like a donkey. Hey, did that come out of me?
I think so.
Hey, what the... Hey, what's going on here? I got hoofs and a long snoot. Oh, I've been double-crossed. I'm turning into a donkey. Help! Help!
Lampwick, come back. Oh, my gosh.
Pinocchio!
Here, Jiminy.
Oh, quick, Pinocchio. The kids, the boys, they're all turning into donkeys. Pinocchio, where did you get those ears?
What ears?
Those ears. Oh, and you've got a tail.
Me?
Oh, quick. We got to get out of here before you get any worse. Come on.
During our short intermission before Mr. DeMille brings you Act 3 of Pinocchio, we turn the microphone over to Miss Libby Collins, our exclusive Hollywood reporter. What have you found for us this week, Libby?
Well, as a matter of fact, I found there's quite a lot of truth in the saying, the Colonel's lady and Judy O'Grady are sisters under the skin.
That needs explaining, Libby.
Well, you know, women are knitting from Maine to California these days. And believe it or not, the Hollywood actresses are just as enthusiastic about it as women anywhere else. I've seen Joan Crawford knitting between scenes on the set of Strange Cargo. It's one of Myrna Loy's favorite occupations. And whenever Rosalind Russell has a free moment on her hands, out comes the knitting bag. Movie stars and extras, script girls and secretaries. They're all doing it.
I think Sally here has caught the fever, too. I saw her knitting away at something just the other day. What's it going to be, Sally?
Why, the sweater, Mr. Ruick. A white one.
It looked pretty nice to me. But it's going to take a lot of washing to keep it white, isn't it?
Oh, that doesn't worry me a bit, Mr. Ruick. It'll be easy to do with Lux Flakes. The same kind of care leading motion picture studios give their washables. Talk about sisters under the skin. Motion picture studios use Lux Flakes. So do women everywhere, whether they knit sweaters or buy them.
Or get them for Christmas presents. Those sweaters deserve nice care. Don't use hot water on them. Don't rub them with cake soap. And don't use soaps with harmful alkali. Just squeeze your sweaters gently through lukewarm Lux suds.
That's good sound advice. And it goes with the other nice woolens people get for Christmas, like socks and mittens and scarves.
If they're safe in water alone. There's no harmful alkali in gentle Lux Flakes to hurt any color or fabric that's safe in plain water. When you use Lux, you'll find it so pure, a little goes a long way. Lux is thrifty. We pause now for station identification. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
We continue with Pinocchio. Flames mount higher in the fireplace, and Jiminy Cricket's excitement rises with the blaze. He climbs to the top of the brass andiron, and there, waving his umbrella about his head, he continues this strange tale.
What a situation. Trapped on Pleasure Island, and Pinocchio's ears growing longer by the second. I grabbed him by the hand. Through the streets we ran, down toward the boat. Then they saw us. They came after us, shouting and shooting and shooting and shouting. We ran up an alley. We jumped over a fence. I could hear them pounding along behind us. They were coming nearer and nearer. And then at last we reached the shore. Jump, I yelled. And we jumped into the water, swimming like mad, and we escaped. I'm on ill. Whew. Really all in. Well, but we got home, and I hid Pinocchio's long ears under his hat, and we walked up the path toward the house. Gosh, certainly feels good to be back on dry land.
Yes, it certainly does.
Well, here's the house. The door's locked.
Father! Father, I'm home!
We're home, Mr. Geppetto.
Father, it's me, Pinocchio!
and look in the window.
What do you see, Jiminy?
Well, he ain't there.
He's gone?
Yeah. And Figaro, too.
Oh, gosh, maybe something awful's happened to him.
Well, don't worry, son. He probably hasn't gone far. Say, look. Look at that star. It's the same one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that bird flying around up there. Why, he's got a piece of paper in his beak.
He's dropping it. Get it, Jiminy.
I got it.
What is it, Jiminy?
Why, it's a message.
Well, what's it say?
It's about your father.
Oh, where is he?
Why, it says here that he went looking for you and he was swallowed by a whale.
Swallowed by a whale?
Yeah, a whale. A whale? Oh, my goodness. A whale named Geppetto.
Oh, he's...
No, Pinocchio, he's alive. He is.
Alive where?
Well, he's inside of a whale at the bottom of the sea.
Bottom of the sea?
Uh-huh. Hey, where are you going?
I'm going to find him.
Oh, but Pinocchio, are you crazy? Don't you realize he's in a whale?
I gotta go to him.
Oh, now wait, listen, son. This monstro, I've heard of him. He's a whale of a whale. He swallows whole ships alive.
I don't care.
Hey, what's that rock for?
I'm gonna jump off this cliff with it. Then I'll sink faster.
Oh, my goodness.
Goodbye, Jiminy.
Goodbye. Oh, no. I may be live bait down there, but I'm with you. Come on, let's go. Look out below!
Father!
Oh, Mr. Geppetto!
Father!
Mr. Geppetto! Why? You? I don't see him, Pinocchio.
Of course not. We gotta find the whale first.
Yeah, that's right.
Come on, Jiminy. Father!
Mr. Geppetto! Mr. Geppetto!
Well, Figaro, I'm afraid we are done for. I never knew it was so cold inside a whale's stomach. Here we are, fishing for days in here, and not a bite. The whale must be asleep, I guess. I never thought it would end this way, Figaro, starving to death in the belly of a whale. That poor little Pinocchio. He was such a good boy. It's hopeless, Figaro. There isn't a fish left. If the monster doesn't wake up soon, I'm afraid we are done for. Huh? What was that? The monster's waking up. Maybe he's getting hungry. If he is, then we'll have fish. Yes, his mouth is open. He's feeding. There he comes, Figaro. Tuna fish. It's a miracle. We've got enough food for weeks. Here's another one. I got him. Don't bother me now, Pinocchio. I'm busy. Pinocchio.
Father!
Pinocchio! My son! My son! I'm so happy to see you.
Oh, me too, Father!
How did you get here? Where's your friend Jiminy?
He's outside, I guess. I got caught in that school of fishing. Well, here I am.
Oh, my boy, my boy. You came to save me. Oh, you're soaking wet. Now,
yes, Father.
You mustn't catch cold. You know you shouldn't have come down here. Here, take this blanket. Let me get your head. Oh, Pinocchio!
What's the matter?
Those ears!
Huh? Ears? Oh, these. That's nothing. Look, I got a tail, too.
Pinocchio, what's happened to you?
Well,
Oh, never mind now. Old Geppetto has his little wooden head. Nothing else matters.
Well, we gotta get out of here.
Get out? Oh, no, son. I've tried every way. Why, I even heard a rat.
A rat? That's it.
Huh?
We'll take the rat, and when the whale opens his mouth...
No. Now listen, son. He only opens his mouth when he's eating. Then everything comes in, nothing goes out.
Oh.
It's hopeless, Pinocchio. Come, we make a nice fire and we cook some of the fish.
A fire, that's it!
Yes, and then we'll all eat it.
A great big fire, lots of smoke.
Smoke? Oh, yes, sure. Smoked fish will taste good.
Where's the wood?
Pinocchio, not the chair.
Hurry, Father, more wood.
But we'll sit on it.
We won't need it, we're getting out.
Getting out, but how?
We'll make lots of smoke. We'll make them sneeze.
Make him sneeze? Oh, that will make him mad.
Come on, I'll light the fire. Now get on the raft, Father.
It won't work.
Hurry, Father, climb on.
We'll never get by those teeth.
Oh, yes, we will. Listen, he's gonna sneeze. He's gonna sneeze.
Oh, my goodness.
Hang on, here we go.
I saw the whole thing. I was right outside when that whale sneezed, and that raft shot out like a cannonball. But that didn't end it. No, sir. If you sneeze once, you gotta sneeze again, and that's what he did. He started to inhale. What a current. The raft went flying back into his mouth, but it didn't stay there, because the next thing you know, that second sneeze came. I could feel it coming. The whale was all red in the face. He puffed away up, and then he let go. Gesundheit! Out came the raft again, and this time the monster was sore. He started chasing him, fire in his eyes, his teeth flashing and his tail swinging. Pinocchio and Mr. Geppetto paddled like fury. Oh, the shore was only a few yards away, but the whale was gaining. Inch by inch, foot by foot, closer and closer. His breath was hot on the... he was very close. And just ahead was a big cliff. The raft swung in between two rocks. The whale right behind him. He went straight for the cliff, head on, and he hit the cliff. But where was Pinocchio and Mr. Geppetto and Figaro? They were washed up on the beach. And when I got there, old Mr. Geppetto was kneeling beside the little wooden boy. Pinocchio was dead.
My boy. My brave little boy.
Oh, gosh. Don't cry, Mr. Geppetto. He was brave, and we gotta be brave, too.
My little wooden boy. He gave his life that I might live.
Prove yourself brave, truthful, and unselfish, and someday you will be a real boy. Awake, Pinocchio. Awake.
Father, what you crying for?
Because you're dead, Pinocchio.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Now lie down.
But, Father, I'm alive, see? And I'm real. Oh, I'm a real boy.
Your life, and you are a real boy. A real boy. Oh, Pinocchio, my dream is really true at last.
Oh, gosh. Thank you, Miss Blue Fairy. He deserved to be a real boy, and, well...
And here's your reward, too. A badge for Germany.
Oh, and you didn't forget. Well, will you look at that? A badge. Official conscience. Well, I'll be... Oh, and it's solid gold, too. Gosh. Thank you, my lady.
Like a bolt out of the blue, suddenly it comes in view. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true.
moment, Mr. DeMille will tell you about the play, which is going to start the new year. But first, Sally, I'd like to know whether Santa Claus treated you well today.
Nobly, Mr. Ruick, nobly. I got some lovely presents.
I'm willing to wager almost anything that some of your presents were lingerie and stockings.
As a matter of fact, they were, Mr. Ruick. But how did you know?
Well, it's really not fair, Sally. I read somewhere the other day that lingerie and stockings are the most popular Christmas gifts for women.
Well, they're popular with me, all right. Know what, Mr. Ruick?
No, what?
Every single one of those precious bits of lace and silk I got, and all my nice stockings, too, are going to be brought up on Lux flakes. Not one single one of them is going to be washed with harsh soap or rubbed with cake soap. Not ever.
So there.
Well, you needn't laugh. I love my pretty new presents, and I want them to stay nice-looking a long, long time.
Well, Sally, you picked the right kind of care for them, then. Lux helps fabrics and colors stay new-looking longer. There's no harmful alkali and no rubbing to hurt anything safe in water alone.
Don't I know it? That's why I'm so set on never using anything but Lux flakes.
That's good advice, Sally. Mighty good advice. And I hope every woman in our audience will follow it. Now, Mr. DeMille.
Here in the Lux Radio Theater, we have regarded it as quite an honor to present Walt Disney's Pinocchio for the first time. And we wish Mr. Disney a highly merited success with his new picture, when his new picture is brought to the screen in a few weeks. Next Monday night, we bring a fine actor back to this microphone, Mr. Herbert Marshall. Our play is Sorrel and Son, adapted from the popular novel by Warwick Deeping. It's a profoundly moving drama of the sacrifice a father made for his son. Karen Morley will also appear with Herbert Marshall in Sorrel and Son. In your living rooms tonight are some who are there only on Christmas, and I know their presence has made it a happier day for you. Still others may have joined your family circle through the medium of the Lux Radio Theater, because they knew that you at home were listening. So to those of our radio family who are at home and to those who are far from home, we send our greetings and our hope that you've enjoyed all the blessings of this Christmas day. And our hope, too, that your prayers will join ours for the restoration of that blessing of 1900 years ago. Glory to God in the highest, and on earth, peace, goodwill toward men. Our sponsors, the makers of Lux Flakes, join me in inviting you to be with us again next Monday night when the Lux Radio Theater presents Herbert Marshall in Sorrel and Son with Karen Morley. This is Cecil B. DeMille saying good night to you from Hollywood. Musical numbers for the picture Pinocchio were written by Lee Harleen with lyrics by Ned Washington. Our music was directed by Louis Gilbert, and your announcer has been Melville Roy. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, starring Basil Rathbone and Nigel Bruce. The makers of bromoquinine cold tablets bring you another adventure of Sherlock Holmes with Basil Rathbone as Sherlock Holmes and Nigel Bruce as Dr. Watson. Colds are spreading. Ladies and gentlemen, be on your guard. Be careful. The so-called common cold may be the start of more serious illness. At the first sign of a cold, take famous bromoquinine tablets. Bromoquinine tablets act fast and decisively to relieve the misery of a cold. They help reduce the fever of a cold. They give you the results you want in the quick time you want. Yes, at the very first sign of a cold, let it be bromoquinine cold tablets. Now here we are again in Dr. Watson's cozy book-lined study. Outside, the winter winds howl in the bare branches. But inside, there's warmth and the cheerful light of an open fire and the promise of an excellent story to listen to. Well, Dr. Watson, what's the story to be tonight?
Well, let me see. I promised you the one about the Three Garridebs, didn't I?
Yes, I believe you did. Garrideb, that's a funny name, Dr. Watson.
There's a touch of comedy about that adventure. Although it cost one man his freedom and me rather severe bloodletting.
Well, it must have been an exciting affair.
Exciting enough, Mr. Manning. And surprising, too, in a way. As a matter of fact, it was during the course of that adventure that I found out that Holmes was really rather attached to me. Yes, if I hadn't had that bullet wound, I doubt if I should ever have guessed the depth and loyalty and affection that lay behind the cold mask of him. Bless him. As I was saying, it was during the latter part of November in the year 1902, I think it was. Holmes had spent several days in bed, as he had it from time to time, and he was so bored with life's commonplaces that he didn't consider it worthwhile to get up. That morning, however, the early mail must have contained something interesting. For Holmes emerged from his bedroom in time for breakfast. A long, foolscap document in his hand, and a twinkle of amusement in his austere grey eyes.
Sausages for breakfast, eh? Watson, you're taking more than your share.
I'm not. 6 for you and 6 for me. What's the matter with that?
Your waistline, Watson. That's what's the matter. Yes, 4 for you and 8 for me. That would be a fairer division, I think.
Rubbish. What's that piece of paper you've got in your hand, Holmes?
A rather amazing document, Watson. Here's a chance for you to make some money.
Really? How?
By finding a Garrideb.
What is it?
A Garrideb.
And what is that? The name of some rare and curious animal?
Well, I suppose you might call it that. Garrideb is a family name, my dear Watson. Heaven knows it's rare and curious enough. You can lay your hands on one, there's quite a tidy sum of money in it.
What are you blathering about?
It seems to be a long story and rather whimsical, too. But we shall interview the fellow himself presently, so I won't open up the matter till we see him. In the meantime, you might try and find the name in the London directory, will you?
Waste of time. It won't be there. A name like that.
You never know, Watson. You never know.
Oh, well. Garrideb?
Garrideb. Garrideb.
Well, let's have a look. D-E-F-G, you are. Gabby, Garrington, Garfinkel, Gayfellow.
Yes, you passed it, Watson. You passed it.
Kidinski, Oh, yes, this is a house. Garrideb? Gary, yes, by Jove, here it is. Here it is, Garrideb, N, All Ryder Street, London, W. This must be the man you want.
Sorry to disappoint you, Watson, but that's the man who sent me this communication. We want another Garrideb to match him.
Oh, there isn't another in the director. That's certain.
Come in. Oh, Mrs. Hudson, good morning. You're looking blooming this morning, isn't she, Watson?
Oh, go on, Mr. Holmes. You and your Blondie. There's a gentleman downstairs asking to see you. I told him I didn't know if you would receive him so early in the day.
What's he look like?
Oh, he's short and powerful. Past 40, I should say, Mr. Holmes. And his face is round and fresh-looking. Kind of chubby and childlike. But his eyes is bright and keen enough.
Excellent, Mrs. Hudson. You're almost as good an observer as I am myself. Cause for professional jealousy there, eh, Watson?
Oh, there you go again, sir. Well, here's his card. Am I to send him up?
By all means.
Yes, sir. Right away.
Who is he, Holmes? What's his name?
Garrideb.
N. Garrideb?
No. This one was christened John, it seems. Here's his card.
Oh, let's have a look. John Garrideb, lawyer, Moreville, Kansas, USA. Oh, American. Well, that's splendid. What a coincidence. So this is the fellow you're looking for?
No, I'm afraid you must make yet another effort, Watson. But this gentleman is already in the plot, though. He is the individual mentioned in Mr. N. Garrideb's letter, although I admit I hardly expected to see him this morning. Come in.
Which one of you is Sherlock Holmes?
I am. This is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson. Watson, Mr. John Garrideb of Kansas, USA.
How do you do, sir?
Mr. Holmes, you had a letter from Mr. Nathan Garrideb, didn't you?
Why, yes. I was just mentioning it to Dr. Watson. But won't you sit down, Mr. John Garrideb? I fancy we have a good deal to discuss.
Well, that all depends on how you look at it. Right now, I can't for the life of me see.
Quite, yes. Your card says that you're an American, Mr. Garrideb. But surely you have been in England for some time.
Where'd you get that idea?
Well, your whole outfit is English. The shoulder cut of your coat, the toes of your boots.
Well, I declare, you sure are observant, Mr. Holmes.
Quite.
Had no idea I looked so much like a Britisher. You see, the truth of the matter is this. Business brought me over here some time ago. So, well, by now my outfit's nearly all London. We're not here to discuss the cut of my socks, I guess. My time's pretty well taken up, so let's get down to that letter Mr. Nathan Garrideb sent you.
By all means. What I can't understand is why he didn't come with you.
What I can't understand is why he had to drag you into this at all. Now, where in thunder do you come in? Here's a bit of business between two gentlemen, and he has to go call in a busy... detective, I mean. When I saw him this morning and he told me the fool trick he'd played, I was almost mad enough to call the whole deal off.
Yeah, but you thought better of it later on, eh, Mr. Garrideb?
Well, yes, but I still feel kind of upset about it all the same.
Oh, come now, Mr. Garrideb. You mustn't be so sensitive. There's no reflection on you in Mr. Nathan Garrideb's letter. He's simply eager to hasten the results that you're both anxious to bring about, and so, knowing that I have means of getting information, well, he naturally applied to me.
Oh, well, that kind of puts it different. Yes, I didn't understand. I don't want the police butting into a private matter.
No, of course not.
But if you're willing to just help us find the man, I guess there's no harm in that.
Oh, absolutely. And now that you're here, might we have an account of the matter from your own lips? I regret to say Mr. Nathan Garrideb's enthusiasm has made his letter a trifle vague. Neither Dr. Watson nor I know very much about the details.
What does he have to know?
Oh, yes, we usually work together.
Well, I guess it's all right then. Well, if you'd come from Kansas, I wouldn't need to explain to you who Alexander Hamilton Garrideb was. Made his money in real estate. Afterwards, on the wheat pit in Chicago. He had no kith or kin, as far as I could ever find out. But he took a kind of pride in the queerness of his name. I was in law in Topeka at the time he looked me up. Tickled to death to find someone with the same name. It was his pet fad, and he was dead set to find out if there were any more Garridebs in the world. Find me another, and I'll make it worth your while. Oh, Mr. Holmes, I was a busy man. Besides, I thought he was joking. There was a powerful lot of meaning in those words, as things turned out.
In what way?
Well, next thing I heard, he died and left a will behind. The queerest will ever filed in the state of Kansas, I guess. Divided his property into 3 parts, and I was to have one of them on condition I found 2 other adult male Garridebs for the other shares. $5 million for each of us, it was spent.
Oh, bless him. What a terrific amount.
Watson, please.
Well, sir, so big a chance, I just let my law practice slide and started looking for Garridebs. Let me tell you, there's not one to be found in the USA.
Really?
Yes, sir, and I've gone over it from top to bottom. Well, then I decided to try the old country. Sure enough, there was the name, big as life, in the London directory.
Mr. Nathan Garrideb, in fact.
Yes. Well, I went to see him about 2 days ago and explained how things stood. As luck could have it, he's a lone man like myself with some women relations, but no men. See, we still have a vacancy. And if you'll help me fill it, we'll be more than ready to pay your charges.
Mr. Garrideb, I should have thought the obvious way was to advertise in the agony columns of the daily papers.
Lord bless you, I have. Got no reply.
That's rather curious and interesting. I shall certainly have to take a go at it in my leisure time. By the way, it's quite a coincidence that you used to practice law in Topeka. I used to have a correspondent there. He's dead now, poor chap. Old Dr. Lysander Starr, who was mayor in 1890.
Good old Dr. Starr, yes, indeed. His name is still on it. Well, Mr. Holmes, I suppose all we can do now is sort of report to each other from time to time how things are getting on. I won't take up any more of your attention. Good morning, gentlemen. Delighted to have made your acquaintance.
The pleasure is all ours, I assure you.
Well, goodbye.
Goodbye, sir. Well, Holmes?
I'm wondering, Watson, just wondering.
Wondering? But what?
What on earth could be the object of that fellow selling us such a rigmarole of lies?
Lies? What do you mean?
Touch him where you will, Watson. He's false. In the first place, he says that he's only lately landed in London, and yet his English frock coat is bagged at the elbows and plaited the cuffs with at least a year's wear.
By Jove.
Secondly, there have been no advertisements in the agony column, my dear Watson. You know how carefully I scan them. They are my favorite covert for putting up a bird, and I would never have overlooked such a cock pheasant as that. And lastly, I never knew a Dr. Lysander Starr of Topeka. Purely a figment of my imagination.
Well, I'm
game. He's American, all right. I'd swear he's a complex and ingenious rascal as well. What's his name, do you suppose? What motive lies behind this preposterous search for Garrideb?
Okay, Holmes, you suppose Mr. Nathan Garrideb is a fraud as well?
That, my dear Watson, is what we've just found out. His letter begs us to visit him in his lodgings in Little Ryder Street at 5 this afternoon. I think we shall accept.
Holmes, look here. What is it to trap?
Well, what if it is, my dear Watson? What if it is?
In a moment, we will rejoin Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson as they pursue their search for Garridebs. Ladies and gentlemen, be careful of the so-called common cold. It may quickly turn into something else. Act quickly, act prudently. At the first sign of a cold, take bromoquinine cold tablets. Bromoquinine tablets quickly relieve a cold. They relieve the distress of a cold. They help reduce the fever of a cold. Bromoquinine tablets are effective for two very good reasons. First, they're made especially for the relief of cold. Specialized medication, in other words. Second, they work internally. They get out of cold distress from the inside, which is the way you want. Be businesslike in your treatment of a cold misery. Take a businesslike preparation. Bromoquinine tablets. You can get these famous tablets at any drugstore in America, a few cents a box. Be sure you ask for Bromo, B-R-O-M-O, quinine, Q-U-I-N-I-N-E. Bromoquinine cold tablets.
Yes, Watson, this should be the house. Large, old-fashioned. Georgian architecture, I should say, by the two deep bay windows on the ground floor. Yes. Those should be Mr. Nathan Garrideb's rooms.
Yes, with his name on the small brass plate.
Plate's been there for some years, Watson.
Huh? What of it?
It means Garrideb is his real name at any rate. Ring the bell, will you? There's a good fellow. Yes. This isn't what you might term a collection of residential flats, but rather the abode of Bohemian bachelors, judging by the number of nameplates. Someone's coming. Tall, loose-jointed elderly chap. In the middle 60s, I should say. Yes, and yes, I did.
You can't see him. How can you tell?
By his footsteps.
Mr. Holmes?
Yes. You are Mr. Nathan Garrideb, I believe? Allow me, my friend, Dr. Watson.
Like it. Please step inside, gentlemen. This way. I apologize for opening the door myself. But the woman in charge goes home at 4. In here, please.
Well, this is a surprise. Dear Mr. Garrideb, I had no idea that you were a collector.
Well, yes, Mr. Holmes, I suppose I am in a small way.
Quite a museum, indeed. Butterflies, moths, coins, mosses, fossil bones, and these excellent plaster skulls. Neanderthal, Heidelberg, Cro-Magnon.
Yes, I am a student of many subjects. And there is so much to learn, Mr. Holmes. The lifetime's all too short. Look at this coin. My latest acquisition.
Very fine. Pinochio, of the best period.
Yes, indeed. They deteriorated greatly towards the end, but at their best I hold them supreme, although some prefer the Alexandrian school. Oh, dear me, I'm forgetting my duties as a host. Please sit down, gentlemen. Just a moment, Mr. Holmes. I'll remove the bones from this chair. There. Now, yes, and you, Dr. Watson, if you have the goodness to put that gentleman in these bars on that side, I think that chair over there will hold you. Yes, Mr. Holmes. My doctor lectures me about always staying in my room and never going out. But why should I? My interests are centered here in this room of mine. I assure you, my cataloging alone takes up most of my time.
Yes, I can well imagine.
Now and then I drive down to Sotheby's or Christie's when something comes into the market. Something that I can afford, that is.
Yes, I understand. This curious legacy must be a welcome surprise to get.
The Johnson Wax Program with Fibber, McGee, and Molly. The makers of Johnson's Wax and Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat present Fibber, McGee, and Molly, written by Don Quinn, with music by the King's Men and Billy Mills Orchestra. The show opens with Crazy Rhythm. During the coming holiday season, there's probably going to be more activity than usual around your home. There'll be more wear and tear on your floors, especially in the kitchen. If those floors are protected with Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat, you won't have to worry about them at all. If you're not using Glow Coat now, this would be an excellent time to try it. Glow Coat offers many advantages. First, it protects linoleum against wear, scratches, and dirt. Cleaning is easier because spilled things are quickly wiped up with a damp cloth. Second, Glow Coat makes linoleum floors more beautiful, gives them a gleaming polish that keeps the colors fresh and bright. Third, it makes the linoleum last longer,
And fourth, it's a wonderful time and labor saver. Johnson's Glow Coat is self-polishing. It needs no rubbing or buffing. You simply apply and let dry. In 20 minutes, your floors shine with new beauty. Be sure Johnson's Glow Coat is on your next shopping list. Mailing your Christmas packages early is a great idea for two reasons. One, it gets them off your mind. And two, the recipient has time to look his gift over and change yours for something cheaper. So here at 79 Wistful Vista, about to depart for the post office with arms full of packages, we find Fibber, McGee, and Molly.
Wait a minute, dearie. Let's be sure we got everything. Okay. Here's the one for Aunt Bess.
Yeah.
One for Uncle Dennis. We don't have to mail that. He'll be with us over Christmas.
He's going to be with us here for Christmas?
Sure.
Oh, happy Yuletide.
McGee, don't be like that. Where's your Christmas spirit?
I had it up on my closet shelf, and Uncle Dennis found it, and...
McGee! That's enough of that.
Yeah. Would have been enough for me, but that guy is so thirsty.
Please, let's not discuss Uncle Dennis anymore.
Okay. Hey, why don't we go down to the post office after supper instead of now? Might be less of a crowd down there.
I don't know if they're open that late.
Oh, I'll see. Hand me that phone. Thanks. Hello, operator. Give me the post office. Oh, is that you, Mert? How's everything, Mert? Says, eh? What's say, Mert? Your 17-year-old sister. Had her face lifted.
Oh, heavenly days. What'd she do that for?
She couldn't help it. She bought a false face for a New Year's party, and somebody swiped it. What say, Mert? Yes, it laid there. What say? Oh, the post office don't answer, eh? Okay, never mind, Mert. Well, come on, Molly. I guess we better go on down there now.
All right. You got enough money with you for stamps?
Oh, I don't need any. I got an account with the government. Income tax, FHA, HOLC.
Oh, dear. Come in.
Hey, Mr. McGee, come over to my house right away, will you?
What's the matter now?
My brother was rehearsing his Santa Claus act, and he got a horn caught in his pants.
Why, he's too old to be playing with toys like that.
That ain't one of the toys. It's one of the reindeer. Hurry, will you?
Well, are you going, McGee?
No, he ain't the only guy who gets antlers in his pants around Christmas. Now, let's see, you take those 4 packages there, and I'll carry these couple. Hey, what's in this big one here?
Which one?
This one.
Oh, that?
Uh-huh.
Why, that's a new aluminum baking dish I got for Aunt Sarah.
Oh, a camisole, eh?
No, you mean casserole, dearie.
I do not. Casserole is medicine.
Go on. That's castor oil.
Well, then what's a camisole?
Well, a camisole is the... Well, it's a sort of a...
Uh-huh. You see? So it is something you cook in.
Well, it could be in hot weather.
Well, anyway, I bet that's a good thing.
No, we'll never get to the post office if people keep coming in like this. See who it is, dearie.
Hey, it's Gildersleeve with an armful of Christmas presents and a big smile on his face.
Oh, dear.
Must be bringing us our presents.
Oh, and I haven't got his wrapped up yet.
Well, come in, come in, come in.
Well, hello, Mr. Gildersleeve. How nice to see you.
Hi, Gildy, old man. You're looking well. A new suit?
Why, no, this is the same suit I always wear.
Well, it certainly looks nice. Have a chair, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Have a cigar, too.
No, thanks. I just dropped in.
How is dear Mrs. Gildersleeve?
Why, she's splendid, thank you. But the reason I came
No,
over...
I was just saying to Molly. Molly, I says, we got to do something nice for Gildersleeve this Christmas. He's been a mighty fine neighbor, I says.
And I says, yes, McGee, I says, he's been so nice to us, I says. Though I hope he doesn't give us anything.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way about it, Mrs. McGee, because I'm not giving you anything.
That is the same old suit you got on, ain't it?
Getting pretty baggy, too, if you ask me.
Was there something you wanted, Mr. Gildersleeve? We were just leaving for the post office.
Oh, yes. McGee told me this morning you were going to the post office. I just stopped in to see if you'd mail these packages for me while you were down there.
Hey, wait a minute. Why, shucks, we already got more than we can...
And I wish you'd buy me some stamps, too, while you're at it.
Say, you might save time, Mr. Gildersleeve, to get your stamps at Kramer's drugstore.
Oh, they're too expensive down there.
What do you mean expensive? Stamps are the same everywhere.
Yeah, I know, but I hate to go into a store and buy stamps. They don't make any profit on them.
Well, what's that got to do?
So I usually make a few purchases to ease my conscience.
Oh, I see.
Yes. Last time I bought a 2-cent stamp in the drugstore, I came home with a hot water bottle, toy submarine, 3 rolls of film, a rental detective story, and a couple of badminton rackets, and a big gob of hot fudge on my necktie.
A guy as fat as you are has got no business eating hot fudge.
Who's fat?
Well, besides you, there's Oliver Hardy, Don Wilson, Paul Whiteman.
Ooh! You're a hard man, McGee.
Now, let's not get into any argument, boys. We'll get your stamps for you, Mr. Gildersleeve. What kind do you want?
Well, I want 2 sheets of 5s, 4 sheets of 1s, 1 sheet of 2s, and 3 sheets of 4s.
Spit out your gum and do it again, Gildersleeve.
Well, all right. I want 3 sheets of 2s, 2 of 3s, 4 of 5s, and 5 of 4s.
How about 6 of 1s and half a dozen of the others?
Gildersleeve, they don't make any 4-cent stamps.
Oh, yes, they do.
They do not.
They do, too.
They do not.
They do not. No!
Boy, stop fussing.
Well, if I knew as little about my own government as this big chowderhead.
Don't you call me a chowderhead, you little termite.
Gildersleeve, one of these days you're going to exonerate me too far. And I still say they don't make any 4-cent stamps.
How do you know?
Because I used to work in the post office, that's how I know.
Is that so?
Yes, that's so. Well, I started working in the post office when I was knee-high to a mailbox.
He did.
I had charge of the branch in the Savoy Hotel. Stamping at the Savoy McGee, I was known as. Stamping at the Savoy McGee. Slick as silk and strong as Samson at slamming a sack of circular single-handed on a schooner sailing to the South Seas or a streamliner scheduled to scoop to Sioux City. Celebrated as a salary-saving super salesman by selling scores of 6-cent stamps to sentimental sailors, sending souvenirs to Sweeties in Samoa, Siam, Ceylon, San Salvador, and similar scattered seaports. Smiling and singing as I stamped and sealed stuff from city to city and state to state. A solid civil servant serving citizens and scamps. Well, let's get down to the post office and buy this Lux some stamps.
Down, sir.
Where can I find the postal savings department?
Boy, these packages are getting heavy, Molly. I'll sure be glad to unload them.
Well, we won't unload them very quick, dearie.
Huh?
Look at the long lines in front of the windows.
Oh, boy. Hey, folks, you mind if we squeeze in here? We got an important engagement we'd like to get to. What do you think you are, anyway?
Wait in line like the rest of us.
Maybe we better go to the end of the line, Molly. It's more democratic.
McGee, do you realize how many people are ahead of us in this line?
Huh?
73.
And a good thing, too. Keeps them off the streets.
McGee.
Huh?
This man standing in front of me.
Huh?
I wish he'd turn around and face the way everybody else is. He's got a blank look on his face that bothers me somehow.
I'll move aside a little. I can't see over these packages.
You see him there?
Oh, that ain't his face. Hey, Bud, you got your toupee on backwards.
My goodness. Thanks, Claude.
Oh, look, McGee, here comes Mrs. Uppington.
Mrs. Uppington? What's she doing in the post office? Don't she know these places are infested with common people?
I see she brought her Pekingese along to lick the stamps for her. Oh, how do you do, Mrs. Uppington? So nice to see you.
Oh, how do you do, Mrs. McGee? And Mr. McGee?
Hi, Uppy. Hi, puppy.
Good heavens, what a lot of people. Do you have to stand in line like that? Don't you know anyone in an executive position who would take care of you?
Well, me and Jim Farley was great pals, Uppy, but Jim don't work here anymore, and I don't know the new guy.
Besides, we're no better than anyone else.
I think, my dear, as the saying goes, you have something there. Mailing your Christmas packages.
Oh, no. No, we just drug them down here to see if they were wrapped up as pretty as other people.
Say, while we're kicking the basket around, Abigail, what's the idea of bringing that dime-sized Doberman in here?
Oh, you mean Fifi? Isn't she sweet? Another little darling.
Oh, sure.
Say hello to Mr. and Mrs. McGee, Fifi.
Wonderful, ain't it, Molly? I always wondered how you said hello in Pekingese.
Oh, hasn't she a sweet little face? Such bright eyes and such animation. You know, sometimes I could almost believe she was laughing at me.
Well, if she's really intelligent, how could she help it?
She is very intelligent, Mrs. McGee. Her mother was champion Floradora, Conquistadora Brownie the Fifth of Philadelphia.
Oh. And who was her father? Or am I putting Fifi on the spot?
I knew she was either from Philadelphia or New York, Uppy. She's got that metropolitan look.
Thank you, Miss McGee.
Don't thank him for that one. I still don't know why you should bring her into the post office, Mrs. Uppington, when everything is so busy.
Oh, well, I wanted her to mix with the crowd, Mrs. McGee, to give her some real holiday atmosphere. This is Fifi's first Christmas, you know. Isn't it, Fifi?
She muffed that one, Uppy. She said hello again.
Well, if she did, she must have had a very good reason for it.
Oh.
Fifi is a very intelligent dog and very valuable, too. She's worth at least $2,000.
$2,000?
What do you mean, $2,000? Why, shucks, that's more than I'm worth.
Well, some dogs are worth more than others. Goodbye.
Dogs are worth more than others. Teddy Roosevelt slaved the Rough Riders with that one. Some dog.
Say, I wish we could get up to the window. This line hasn't moved 2 feet in a half hour.
Well, I'll take care of that. Watch me. Hey, up ahead there. Can't you move along any faster? Okay. I was just asking. You getting tired, Molly?
I certainly am. My feet are beginning to agitate for better working conditions.
Mine, too. I wish we could put
Hi, mister.
Oh, hello there, little girl. What you doing here?
I'm mailing a letter to Santa Claus, I bet you. Are you?
No, we're not.
Why?
Huh? What'd you say?
When?
Never mind. What'd you ask Santa Claus in your letter?
I asked him to make the man next door not mad at me anymore because I don't think he's going to give me anything for Christmas, I bet you.
Well, what juvenile peccadillo aroused his antipathy, sister?
Yeah. What's the matter with you? Pardon me, mister. Pardon.
I said, what'd you do that made the man next door mad at you?
Last summer, I went in his backyard and I picked some of his permission.
Some of his what?
Permission. You know, it's a kind of a fruit that makes the picker pucker.
Oh, I see what you mean. Well, why didn't you ask him if you could pick them?
Well, I was afraid he wouldn't give his persimmon.
You mean his permission?
No, I picked his permissions.
Look, sis, you don't pick permissions. You give persimmons. You persnip. Let's start over again and make it pears.
All righty. Grizzly pears or teddy pears?
So you're mailing a letter to Santa Claus, are you?
Sure. You see, here it is.
Oh, say, that's pretty good handwriting, sis.
I know it.
Don't tell me you wrote that.
No, my papa wrote it. I always ask him to write my Santa Claus letter.
That's a very good idea.
Sure it is, I bet you. All us kids do that because our papas all believe in Santa Claus.
Oh, they do, eh?
Sure. So why should we tell them any different if it makes them happy? Come on, mister.
What makes this whole line of people give that sudden jerk every few minutes?
Why, don't you know?
No.
That seventh man up ahead has got the hiccups.
All I gotta say...
Hi there, Fibber. Hello, Molly.
Hello, Mr. Wilcox.
Hi, Harlow. Hey, take my place in this line a while, will you? I want to go sit down someplace for a while.
Me too.
Gee, I'm sorry, folks. I'd like to, but I haven't got time. I just dashed in here to mail some special orders to Racine, Wisconsin.
What do you mean by special orders? Says he with a sly twinkle in his eye.
Well, you know how important it is to have a home clean and shining with Johnson's Wax when all the family is home for the holidays.
Yes, we do.
And how gleaming hospitality of Johnson Wax floors and furniture lends an air of cheerfulness to Yuletide gatherings.
Yeah, naturally understand all that.
And how Johnson's Wax will beautify and protect against the wear and tear of Christmas and New Year celebrations.
Dad, Rabbit, what's so special about that?
Oh, just to get the orders in on time.
Oh, I see. So you can do your Christmas shipping early. Don't you get it, Molly? I said...
Tain't funny, McGee. You are Christmas shipping early.
Yeah.
That's pure golden bantam for my money.
Yeah, the only difference between Fibber and a corn crib is that you can hear the corn through his crack. I'll see you later, folks.
Boy,
Say, who'd have thought we'd have to stand in line this long 2 weeks before Christmas?
Blankets, cushions, folding chairs. Might as well be comfortable while you wait, folks. Blankets, folding chairs, cushions. Get your... Oh, hello there, kid.
Hello, Mr. Old-Timer.
Since when have you been working in the post office, old-timer?
No, I'm kind of a pensioner around here, kids. They give me the job in memory of my sister, Nellie.
Oh, dear. What happened to your sister, Nellie?
Well, we never knew, daughter. She was a Pony Express rider in 1848. One day she disappeared, mail bag and all. Hollis figured she must have got caught in a landslide. Reckless critter Nellie was. But me and Ma, we never give up hope. We always thought that someday Nellie would hop. What's the matter? It's me, your brother.
Hi, Roy. How's Ma?
Fine. Where you been?
I got caught by Indians. Just got away 3 days ago. They got great news for you, Roy.
What's
They
that?
discovered gold in California.
You don't say.
Yep. Climb up in the saddle, Roy. Soon as I deliver this mail, I gotta go home and get a clean shirt. This buckskin's beginning to chase me. Get up there. Make way for the U.S. mail.
Yes, sir. I'm with you.
The King's Men sing Hilda.
Hey, look, Hilda, who plays in the band. She plays the bass drum, and I tell you she's grand. My heart goes trick, 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 it yokes so high, it beats so quick. Then she gets out with a big hot lick. Boom, boom, ba-doom.
Bing!
Every feller wants to tell her, will you be my wife? She keeps beating and repeating, never in your life. Hey, would build a little love nest for two. Risk, raspberry, boom, 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 boom. Oh, may Hilda, may goodness they love you. Heart with gladness, fit your inning vein. And until the day you say a bill, the night's heart filled with sadness. Tell me vaping fails. A low Hilda who plays in the band. She plays the bass drum and I tell you she's grand. My heart goes prick, prick, prick. It jumps so high, it beats so quick. Then she gets up with a big hot lick. Every feller wants to tell her, will you be my wife? She keeps beating and repeating, never in your life. Hey, boys, build a little love nest for two. Risk, raspberry, boom, 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 just for two. Risk, raspberry, boom, 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 boom. Oh, my Hilda, may goodness they love you.
McGee, dearie, let me take those packages a while. Your arms must be numb.
It ain't so much my arms. It's my foot. My foot is... Uh-oh. Hey, Bud. You in front of me there.
Si, senor.
Look, I don't like to be rude, and you'll please forgive me for introducing myself, but I'm Fibber McGee.
Very happy to meet you, senor. Permit me to introduce me. I am Pedro Gonzalez Gomez Vargas Pereira de Feria.
Hi, Pete. Now that we know each other, will you please get off my foot?
Si, senor.
Thank you very much.
Es por nada, senor. It is pleasure to do business with you. Anytime I can get off your foot, please let me know.
Don't think I won't, Bud.
You sound like two gentlemen of the old school with apples for the teacher.
Oh, well.
Oh, dear. I'm so tired.
Me too. For 2 cents, I'd dump these
Ah,
packets.
there. Good day, my dear, and a dull December to you, crab meat.
Hi, Boomer.
What are you doing in the post office, Mr. Boomer?
Always come in here to write my letters. Small, smart, and smell nice. Wonderful feeling to be able to walk away from a federal pen without hearing bloodhounds in the distance.
I hope you're writing your dear old mother a Christmas letter, Mr. Boomer.
Exactly what I am doing, my dear. Have to be careful what I say, too. The warden reads every word of her letters. Let me see now. What did I do with Mother's letter? Like to read it to you.
Ah, never mind, Boomer. We're too tired to...
Now, let me see. Where did I put Mother's letter? Had it right here a moment ago. Here's the short end of an exploded cigar. Just the butt of an old joke, you might say. Invitation to a New England boiled dinner. Ought to be interesting. Never been boiled at a New England dinner.
Never mind looking, Mr. Boomer. We're in no mood.
Ah, what's this? Pair of cellophane gloves. Very handy to let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Couple of diamond shoulder clips I picked up as I shouldered my way out of a clip joint. And a check. Well, imagine that, a check. Made out to a man named Mortispan. Mortispan was M-O-R-T-I. Excuse me while I go practice the signature. Good day, my dear. Good day to you.
What a crook.
Isn't he, though? He was born with a gold chisel in his mouth.
How many ahead of us, dearie? I'm about ready to give up here.
No, it's only 3 now, Molly. Just hang on. Oh, it's only 2. Lady just got through.
Hold the packages to one side, dearie. I want to lean against you a few minutes.
All right, you're next, madam.
Hey, come on. We're next at the window, Molly. Thank goodness this will soon be over.
That's what I say. I'm completely exhausted.
All right, sir, you're next.
Bud, you're a sight for sore eyes. Here.
Oh, dear.
Now, weigh them packages and tell me how much postage.
Sorry, sir, can't do that here.
Huh?
Why not? We've been standing in line here for 3 hours.
But this is the money order window. You'll have to get in that long line over there.
Fibber and Molly will be back in just a moment. Well, these certainly are busy times for all of us. There are so many more things to do than we can possibly squeeze into every 24 hours. That's probably one reason why so many women sing the praises of Johnson's self-polishing Glow Coat, the floor polish that saves them so many hours of work. With Glow Coat, the care of floors, especially linoleum surfaces, is remarkably simple. There's practically no work to it at all. Just pour a little Glow Coat onto your clean floor, spread it around, and let it dry. Come back in 20 minutes to find a sparkling surface, colors bright and cheerful, protected against scratches and dirt. And Glow Coat will greatly lengthen the life of your linoleum, too. Ask your dealer for Johnson's Glow Coat in the familiar red and yellow can. And by the way, when you're making up your Christmas list, don't forget that either Glow Coat or Johnson's Wax makes a very useful and welcome gift for a friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, the prevention and control of tuberculosis is a year-round fight. But only at Christmas time are you asked for financial support and encouragement.
That's right. So be sure your letters and packages are decorated with Christmas seals.
Thank you, and good night.
Good night, all.
This is Harlow Wilcox, speaking for the makers of Johnson's Wax and Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat, inviting you to be with us again next Tuesday night. Good night.
Would you rather drive a dull, dingy car or a sparkling, shiny one? Maybe you still think the job of wax polishing is costly or hard work. Then let me urge you to investigate and try Carnew, Johnson's sensational, new, easy-to-use auto polish. Carnew does 2 things at once. Both cleans and wax polishes in one operation, in half the time these jobs used to require. Carnew's cost is low, and once you've seen what beautiful results it gives, you'll say with car owners everywhere, your car looks like new when you use Carnew, spelled C-A-R-N-U. This is the National Broadcasting Company.
8:55 Eastern Time, and Columbia and its affiliated stations bring you Elmer Davis and the news.
The President's proposal yesterday for further aid to Britain has met with a mixed reception in Congress. The purpose seems to be approved by most of those who have discussed it publicly, but some members find the proposed method evasive. The President had suggested that the United States government might take over further British orders in this country and pay for them, and then let the British have the goods on some loan or lease arrangement. 2 or 3 congressmen have criticized this as an attempt to get around the Johnson Act and the Neutrality Law, and say they would rather have the issue of repeal of those acts debated directly. There was no official comment in Berlin, but the newspaper Hamburger Fremdenblatt remarked that the British would perhaps find the terms of this proposal somewhat meager, and went on to speak of the limited possibilities of the American armament industry. In Italy, Mussolini's own paper, the Popolo d'Italia, says that the question is not if the United States can manufacture all the projected armaments, but when, which, of course, is what most people have been saying in this country. The Italian paper naturally argues that we cannot produce in sufficient quantity before England is overthrown, and predicts that the decision will come on English soil. Whether this hint at an invasion is to be taken seriously or not, the British War Office remarked today that there is no closed season for invasions and that the British public must still be on the alert. Meanwhile, it appears that this country is still supplying Germany through Russia with considerable raw material for its war industries. Russia, which had bought no American cotton for 6 years past, bought 77,000 bales this fall, and American commercial attachés report that much of this was shipped via Siberia to Germany. Copper export figures are not yet available, but it was said at the Department of Commerce that the next report would show a huge increase in Russian purchases, and most of this went to Germany, too. Overseas, hard fighting is going on about the Italian base at Bardia, and Rome claims that the British pressure has eased up and the offensive seems to have spent itself. The British tell a different story, but admit that the Italian resistance is very tough. Bardia is under constant bombardment from sea and air, and Derna, 150 miles down the coast, was also heavily bombed last night. The fascist editor Gaida claims that the Italians are inflicting ruinous losses on the British, and he also says that the Greek advance in Albania has been stopped. This appears to be an exaggeration, but certainly it has been very much slowed up lately, though the Greeks blame this on the mountain blizzards as well as on Italian resistance. They report some local successes today, however, and say that the story that the Italians had recaptured Porto Palermo was based on a misunderstanding of a Greek statement. No direct comment has come from Italy on the story circulated in Yugoslavia last night that 50,000 German troops are already on Italian soil. But our Rome correspondent, in a broadcast earlier this evening, said that the Italian papers feature German interest in Italy's war, and he pointed out that since Italian air squadrons are cooperating in the German attack on England, a precedent has been set for German aid to Italy in case that should seem desirable. London has now had no air raids for more than 48 hours, and no planes have been reported anywhere over Britain tonight. The weather may be partly responsible, but the British now believe that the Germans are saving their planes for a mass attack to come sometime in the latter part of the winter. British planes, however, were out last night, attacking Mannheim again, though not so vigorously as the night before, and also bombing Brest and other French Channel ports. Radio reports today of the torpedoing of a 12,000-ton British ship and of a Dutch and a Norwegian tanker, emphasized the steady drain of British shipping losses, which, though still at less than half the rate of the worst month of 1917, are regarded as Britain's most serious problem. Today, the British bought 16 old American freighters with a total tonnage of 147,000, which have been laid up at Norfolk and New Orleans, and they are believed to be negotiating for some of the 37 Danish ships now laid up in American ports. Some officials in Washington have been discussing the possibility that these and other intern ships might be taken over by the United States government, but it is a question whether there is legal authority for this. The State Department announced tonight a change in passport visa regulations, which would permit the entry into the United States of 2,000 European refugees of superior culture and character, whose names were taken from the list submitted by the various committees organized here to help political and intellectual fugitives from Nazism.
This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
The Cavalcade of America, presented by DuPont, maker of better things for better living through chemistry. Pioneers of the American continent who built its great nations, and to the millions of men and women who together cherish and preserve a way of life in a new world of freedom, we proudly dedicate this performance of the Cavalcade of America. One of the most inspiring chapters in the history of the Western Hemisphere is the long peace that has existed between the United States and Canada for over 125 years. To tell this story, the Cavalcade of America asked the distinguished American writer and poet, Stephen Vincent Benet, to prepare a symbolical play celebrating this long peace. Mr. Benet has written a poetic play based on historical fact called The Undefended Border. In it, the Cavalcade of America presents the internationally celebrated star Raymond Massey, known to millions for his performances on the American stage, the screen, and in radio. Our Cavalcade Orchestra and the original musical score are under the direction of Don Voorhees. As a special program, this performance of the Cavalcade of America is to be shortwave to South America. DuPont, maker of better things for better living through chemistry, presents Raymond Massey in The Undefended Border by Stephen Vincent Benet on the Cavalcade of America.
There are borders between countries. They may be rivers or mountains. They may be nothing more than lines on a map. But in time of war, they are ravaged lands, no man's land. And in time of peace, the guns still look at each other. Between the wars, the grass grows back again. But sometimes it doesn't grow for long. And there are always soldiers. But from New Brunswick to Puget Sound, there runs a border between two great nations of proud people. Individual people, people with their own customs and beliefs and ways. And that border has not one fort, not one ship of battle, not one hidden or usable gun. There is a lone cannon, and they point it out to tourists as a memory of the past. The cannon is rusted now and covered with moss. The little boys on both sides of the border climb over it and are not afraid. And there are the voices of people talking across the border. Voices like Bill Carter. He was born in Chicago.
Yeah, I lived in the States until 1916. Then I enlisted over the border. Told the recruiting sergeant I was from Montreal, but I guess he knew where I came from. They used to call me the Yank. I was wounded and gassed, but my girl married me just the same. Now we're living in Vancouver, and I got a nice little business there.
People. People. All through the years, millions of people, both sides of the border. Take Sally Forbes. Sally came from North Dakota. They married young out there in the 70s, and Sally was like the others. She was only 16 when she married Randall Forbes.
Randall Forbes. Always said I snatched him bald-headed, but you know how a man talks. Well, we homesteaded near Calgary. The years went by so fast. Randall Jr.'s a doctor in Baltimore. Harry teaches at McGill. I've got one grandchild, Lucy. Was born in Hawaii. Yes, the children are scattered now. If you're asking about the border, well, I know it's there. But you can't build a fence between a woman and her children.
Just the voices of people talking across the border. The voices of people who have known how to share a continent together in peace and goodwill. Through the sun and the rain and the years. Voices of men and women with the same sort of beliefs, the same sort of courage even 70 years ago. Voices like our own.
My name's Hugh McEachern. There were 4 McEachans of my name before me in Canada. Yet I fought 4 years in the Army of the Potomac. And there were 50,000 like me, first and last in the Union armies. Oh, they gave me bounty money. But that wasn't why I went. I felt it was a fight for freedom. It was done, I came home. I worked my land. I gave my life and strength to Canada. But all my life I remembered the man I'd fought beside. When they came to my house, they were welcome. When I went to their house, I was welcome. May it ever be so between the two houses.
And yet it wasn't always so. There had been a war in 1812. A war between two peoples who spoke the same tongue. And like all wars, it left scars. Let's stand on the Canadian side of a great water. It is summer in the year 1817. There's a small boy launching a toy boat. His name is Jock McKinstry.
Do you like my new boat, Father?
Hey, you did a good job on her, son. She's a fine little sloop of war.
Billy Ross and I are going to have a big battle and sink all the Yankees.
Son, look across the water there.
Yes, Father.
Do you mind the boy Jimmy Hunter you played with in the old days? He lives over there. And now maybe he's building a boat, too. A fine little sloop of war on his side of the lake.
Father, I don't understand.
Jimmy's father was my friend, too, son. And here on both sides of the border, we've a free great land to dwell in. So what would you do? Now war's over.
I'd send him a peace belt, the way the Indians do.
Now, that's a suggestion. But would he take it, do you think?
Oh, of course he would. You have to take a peace belt.
But here's your fine big sloop of war, son. And it's not boys that build them. It's grown men, both sides of the border.
Yes, it isn't boys, but grown men, both sides of the border. Hear the hammers. Shipwrights' hammers, carpenters' hammers, caulking hammers. Hammers on fresh-smelling wood and bright iron. Hammers by the ports and shores of Ontario and Erie and Champlain. The pleasant harbors, the pine-smelling beaches. Hammers building the ships of war. Lakes? These are not lakes, but oceans. They must be defended.
There's pills for the Yankees. They'll soon have enough. With grape and with round shot, we'll give them hot stuff.
British Admiralty, Lake Ontario. Ship of the line, St. Lawrence, 110 guns.
The Psyche, 50 guns. The Princess Charlotte, 40.
Sailmakers, powder monkeys, carpenters.
74-gun frigates. 74-gun frigates. Prepare, prepare, prepare.
And as it was on one shore, so it was on the other.
And have you heard of Perry, of Oliver Hazard Perry? Or have you heard of Perry and his famous victory?
United States Navy Department, Lake Ontario, the Superior, 44 guns. The Mohawk, 32 guns. The General Pike, 24 guns.
Get ready. Prepare.
Militia. The Niagara, the Jefferson, 18 guns.
Forts, men, arms, frigates, cannon.
And that's the way it starts. That's the way we know it starts. The border must be kept with forts, ships, and cannon. Come and see how Americans felt about it on their side of the lake in 1817. Jim Hunter! Howdy, Jim Hunter!
Jean-Baptiste! Well, come on shore, you old pirate. I see you in the coonsy.
Well, I'm glad to see you, Jim Hunter.
Well, I'm glad to see you.
New canoe? Finest damn canoe in lakes.
Why, no doubt that none. Well, Jean-Baptiste, what's the news?
Oh, she's about the same. No baby. A good year for beaver.
Mm-hmm. Fighting the war?
Oh, sure I fight. I fight like 6 men at Chateauguay.
Fought at Blondie's Lane myself.
Say, you know what I do at Chateauguay, Jim?
No.
I capture my own cousin. Sure, he's lying on the ground with a bullet in his leg. He's Baptiste Jean-Henri Louis David Lingoyer, like me, same name. Afterward, he go home to Maine. He write me a letter. Oh, there I am, one big fool. I got a letter for you, Jim Hunter. I forget.
Letter?
Yeah. Here, look.
Well, feels sizable. Who give it to you?
Jacques McKinstry. You open up now, Jim. I take answer back.
Why, it's a wampum belt.
Well.
White one. That's old, that is. That's Huron work.
The white belt. She mean peace.
Peace. Already they're building ships of war again on the lakes. I wish the people in London and Washington could know how we people on the border feel. Someone ought to tell them.
You're right there, my friend.
Well, there's only one way to do that. Tell them. Folks like us can't go across the ocean to London. But a man could get to Washington if he'd aim to. I wonder where Washington is. I say it's a long way away.
It was a long way to Washington, but there was the pole star to go by in the old Indian trails. That was the forest when Jim Hunter left the banks of the Great Lake. Beyond South and East lay rolling green valleys not yet claimed from the wilderness. And Jim Hunter slept under the stars, head pillowed on his pack. Through the wilderness, through the Onondaga section, he strode. And the hunting good on the Finger Lakes, and the twigs crackling underfoot when Jim Hunter sighted a clump of cabins through the trees.
Hello! The house! Hello! What's the name of this place, stranger?
Ain't got a name.
Fine. What's the nearest town?
Quiet Wolf.
Cowga. How far? Quite a piece. Oh, you got any meal? I might have. Well, I'll swap you 3 prime squirrel for some. I come quite a ways, and I'm tired of eating squirrels. It's a trade. Come in a light.
A long way to Washington, the moccasins wearing thin. But there were friends in the wilderness, countrymen. And all the rich, sweet valley of the Susquehanna lay ahead. Through Sunbury, not stopping the night. The next night rain, dripping through the boughs. Jim Hunter went on. Gray morning into late, dusky evening. Days had become weeks. Then Harrisburg, a settlement still sleeping in the curve of the Blue River. The mountains misty beyond. And at York, a signpost pointing to Baltimore, a city. The first city Jim Hunter had ever seen. Just 40 miles from Washington. Washington. And now in the muddy and straggling Washington of 1817, 2 other men meet to talk of a distant border. They aren't remarkable men. You don't read much about Richard Rush in the history books. Richard Rush, acting Secretary of State. Not secretary, you know, just acting. And Sir Charles Bagot, British envoy extraordinary to the United States. For a while, with no great name in history. English, American. 2 honest men of goodwill.
A toast, Sir Charles, to His Highness, the Prince Regent.
To the President of the United States.
And now, Sir Charles, shall we proceed to our business?
With pleasure.
Now, correct me, sir, if I'm in error. But the question between our countries seems to resolve itself to this. What armed forces, if any, our respective governments intend to keep on the border between the United States and Canada?
Between Canada and the United States.
I accept the correction. Now, Mr. Adams feels that these armaments should be greatly reduced.
Lord Castlereagh, unofficially, has long been of the same opinion.
At the same time, Sir Charles, we have laid down the keels of certain ships.
His Majesty's Navy has not been wholly idle.
British Admiralty, the St. Lawrence, 110 guns. Prepare, sailmakers, powder monkeys.
Sir Charles, I don't control the military policy of my government. But as a citizen, I can say we are profoundly disturbed by the recent developments in American waters.
The Niagara, badly damaged, refit. Prepare.
Our citizens along the Maine border are greatly disturbed by what seems to them American aggression.
Get ready. The Psyche, 50 guns, frigates.
Maine is defending her just claims, Sir Charles.
The Superior, 44 guns. The Mohawk, 32 guns.
Her just claims to Canada's fisheries, Mr. Rush.
Prepare. Cannon.
The fisheries question has nothing to do with it, Sir Charles. The recent and most unwarranted attack on an American vessel.
I confess I was growing heated. Your pardon, sir. Another glass of your excellent Madeira.
With pleasure. Oh, come, Sir Charles. Let's drop diplomatic formalities for the moment. That border line between us is not just a set of marks on a map. Let me show you something I received from that border today. Here. Do you know its significance?
Belt of Indian wampum.
It was brought me this morning by an American trapper. May I ask you to hear his story?
Why, of course.
You show Mr. Hunter in?
Yes, Mr. Rush. Will you come in, sir?
Sir Charles, this is James Hunter, one of our frontiersmen. Mr. Hunter, Sir Charles Bagot, His Majesty's Envoy Extraordinary.
Your obedient servant, Mr. Hunter. Mr. Rush has just shown me this very interesting belt.
Yes, sir. Engine work means peace.
And how, if I may ask you, is the feeling between the citizens on the border?
It depends. We ain't tame on the border, neither side, but we don't like to... Well, we want to be shut of fighting. That's why I brought the belt.
You want to be shut of fighting. May I ask you why?
Why, mister, it's like this. You see, here's me, one side of the lake, and here's Jock McKinstry, the other side. He's got his ideas, and I got mine. He's loyal to king and crown. I'm loyal to the United States. But we get along fine. Well, Jock McKinstry sent me the belt. He's Scotch, and he don't talk much, but he meant what he said. He meant peace. Well, I know he couldn't get to London. That's across the water. So I figured I'd better come here.
If I may ask, Mr. Hunter, how long did the journey take you?
1 pair of moccasins. Call it moon and a half.
1 pair of...
Perhaps 40 days, Sir Charles, on foot.
40 days?
Mr. Hunter, tell me, you may speak quite freely. What force do you think would be sufficient to maintain peace and order on the lakes?
Well, that's for you folks to say.
But we want to know what you think, you and Jock McKinstry.
Well, if it was me and Jock, I'd say just 1 boat each side.
Mm-hmm. What about forts and soldiers?
Well, forts and soldiers, you see, they're for enemies. We've fought, but we ain't enemies. We'll differ, we'll always differ, but we want to be friends.
I believe you, Mr. Hunter. May I keep the white belt? I should like to send it to London. And thank you.
And finally, the Rush-Bagot Agreement was signed in April 1817. James Monroe was president then, James Monroe of the Monroe Doctrine. And because of the sense and goodwill of 2 peoples, the hammers stopped on the Great Lakes. And a board clerk read in the Senate of the United States,
Naval forces to be maintained upon the American lakes by His Majesty's government and the government of the United States shall be confined on Lake Ontario to 1 vessel, not exceeding 100 tons burden, and armed with 1 18-pound cannon.
the lone cannon. And back and forth, across the border, the tide of human beings has ebbed and flowed. Trapper, trader, farmer, merchant, woman, and man. It's they who have kept the peace and the freedom. The borders, men and women. I am the voice of the border. I was born under the maple leaf. I was born under the stars and stripes. I'm people who are used to space and wide skies, to an old and dear tradition, and the wind that blows over a new world. The Douglas fir and the redwood, the trillium and the #1 hard wheat. All these are in the veins of my people. The gray stones of Quebec are part of them, and the old French speech, the rolling Dakota plains and the warm, wheat-growing summers, the springs of the Mississippi, and the shining bay of Vancouver, and the rocky shield of the Laurentians, the necklace around the North Pole. Where there is space and freedom, love of law and love of justice, you will find my people. We live next to each other, and we used to each other's ways. We swing the same kind of axe, and we drive in the same kind of cars. We marry back and forth, and the children don't quarrel. We've had a lot of history together, and our wide earth remembers it. We've had William Lyon Mackenzie and John Brown. We've had Sir Wilfrid Laurier and Teddy Roosevelt, and John A. MacDonald and Abe Lincoln. We've had folks who tried to sow dissension, too, but they never raised a crop, and they never will. For when we say freedom, we mean it, and we have faith in the people. Dominion, republic, we have faith in the people, and together we'll keep that faith for the years and the children still to be.
Built a house of freedom here, and free it shall remain. Freedom! We built it out of northern pine and Manitoba grain. heart and life from Puget Sound to Maine.
With the broad axe and the shining rails of steel, the birch bark of the voyageur, the creaking wagon wheel. We built it with the best we had for the loyal and the leal. While rock and yours and pine endures, and when the boy grows tall, with your strong sons and my strong sons, we shall maintain it all. So happy in freedom sing, the house that shall not fall. The great house of freedom, the house that shall not fall. So happy in freedom sing, the house that shall not
The Cavalcade of America thanks Raymond Massey and the Cavalcade Players for their performance of Stephen Vincent Benet's original radio play, The Undefended Border. And now the DuPont Company brings you its story from the wonder world of chemistry.
Over the trade routes that bind the countries of the Western Hemisphere flows a never-ending stream of goods. Rubber, machinery, hides, spices, tires, shoes, automobiles, copper, foodstuffs, textiles, all the good things of living. One of the most important of these textiles is rayon, and our story tonight is about this product of chemistry. Rayon is made of cellulose from cotton or from wood. Most people know that. Not so many know that one of the most important ingredients in rayon yarn, and the most carefully measured, is time. Time, the fourth dimension. What do we mean when we say rayon has time spun into it? Well, in the viscose process of making rayon, the sheets of cellulose which come to the rayon plant looking like great squares of blotting paper are soaked in a solution of sodium hydroxide for a definite length of time. Thus, time enters into it at the very beginning. After soaking, the cellulose is shredded for 3 to 4 hours by machines that look like gigantic lawn mowers. It tumbles from these machines into storage bins in the form of coarse snow or crumbs. The crumbs are stored away for 2 days, time again entering the process. It is stored away, oddly enough, to rest, and not merely to rest, but to rest for a certain specified length of time. Left alone in the dark for 2 days, the molecules of cellulose grope toward one another and clasp hands like youngsters playing a game. The white snow in the next step turns to the bright color of a pumpkin. Curiously, it smells like a pumpkin. Then the orange crumbs become a brownish-orange syrup, and the syrup again must be stored away in vast white tanks in a cold room. More time is necessary. It is almost as if someone said, "Tomorrow you're going to be spun into silvery, glistening yarn, so please sit here a while and get used to the thought." At last, the spinning solution is pumped out through tiny spinneret holes to form into thread. From cotton or wood cellulose to thread, the process takes 5 days. And the glass wheel that draws the thread from the spinnerets must whirl at exactly so many thousand revolutions a minute. Just as exactly timed is the whirling bucket into which the yarn falls from the wheel. Again, time. Time. The chemist knows time must be steeped into rayon, soaked into it, spun into it. He knows exactly how much time. 2 days here, 94 minutes there.
Because he wants to make the best rayon, he gives it exactly the time it needs. Time is a very precious ingredient that the chemist includes along with other materials. The woman who buys a dress woven of rayon yarn may think she is merely buying a dress, but it's every bit as true to say she is buying a garment cut of the mysterious cloth we call time. Time, handled as an element essential and with sure knowledge by the workers of DuPont, is an important ingredient of all the products bearing the DuPont Oval housemark. Products that are better things for better living through chemistry. And now, Ted Jowett of the Cavalcade Player to tell you about next week's program.
Ladies and gentlemen, next week, as a Christmas time message to our listeners, we bring you an American classic on the Cavalcade of America, a play whose kindly humor and gentle fantasy have endeared it to the hearts of a nation. The Green Pastures by Mark Connolly. For the first performance of this play on the air, Cavalcade has assembled before its microphones a great and talented cast, including the world-famed Hall Johnson Choir and many of the original Broadway cast. Next week, DuPont brings you The Green Pastures by Mark Connolly. Thank you.
On the Cavalcade of America, your announcer is Clayton Collier, sending best wishes from DuPont.
This is the National Broadcasting Company.